From First Alert 7 News, with studios in Midland and Odessa, you're watching Wake Up West Texas.
Extra, good morning to you. 7 o'clock on the dot on this Tuesday morning, March 3rd, but also known as Election Day. The primaries are here.
Lunar Eclipse Day.
Lunar Eclipse Day as well. Earlier in the show on Wake Up West Texas, right about 5 a.m. And through the entire show, we had pretty much a nice live view of the lunar eclipse, creating a reddish hue to our moon that gave it an interesting color to start off this morning. It is still wrapping up, so you can still go outside as it's still a little bit dark. You know, it's kind of beginning to get a bit sunnier. But you might be able to catch a glimpse of the eclipse. It is beginning to wrap up now. Totality was roughly 5:33 this morning.
That's pretty early.
Very early this morning. So it was a great sight, really cool on this Election Day Tuesday. Polls have opened at this very moment all across the entire state and nation. Go out and vote. Make your voice heard. We have several big races on the ballot. It is a partisan primary, so you pick your party, kind of go with those candidates there. We're following XTRA County Judge, Midland County Judge, many local judge races across the area, but also we're following some big races across Texas that include the race for John Cornyn's seat, the incumbent running against Ken Paxton, the Attorney General of Texas, giving up his seat for that, taking a run at the U.S. Senate office. Now, of course, with that, Wesley Hunt is also the third person in that race on the Republican nomination side, so that, in a lot of folks' opinions, including my analysis of it, is that he's based out of Houston. He has a big following there, but I don't think it's enough to get him over the 50% plus one kind of rule. So that's going to leave possibly John Cornyn and Ken Paxton in a runoff election. So we will have to wait and see what happens with that. Now, as far as the Senate race goes, a very heated race there. The Democrat side, let me be very clear about that. James Tallarico, Jasmine Crockett, and then there's also Ahmed Hassan, who's also the third candidate there. But Jasmine Crockett and Tallarico have really been getting the headlines everywhere across the entire state and even the nation. James Tallarico making an appearance on CBS's The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. The Trump administration, he says, put pressure on CBS to not air that interview. So Stephen Colbert had to air it only on YouTube. He was not allowed to put it on the actual network.
Isn't Colbert canceled anyway?
He's going to be shortly, yes, but the reason being is the fair time provision that is mandated by the FCC usually only applies to us, local stations, news coverage, and really in very limited circumstances as well. And so it was kind of weird that they made a talk show have to follow that provision as well. So kind of unprecedented with that. But, you know, they ended up putting it on YouTube. And he spoke about that issue as well. He made a recent visit to Midland a few weeks ago as well. But Jasmine Crockett also gaining a lot of momentum, recently being endorsed by Kamala Harris. Wow. Some are saying too little, too late. The people have already voted by the time she had already endorsed Jasmine Crockett. But they do have today. But it's kind of one of those things. I saw an analysis on that. I mean, why did she wait so long? President Trump, notably quiet regarding all of these races. He hasn't endorsed Ken Paxton. He hasn't endorsed John Cornyn, who is the incumbent Republican in the U.S. Senate right now in Washington. All of them, including Wesley Hunt, saying they are a friend of Donald Trump, a MAGA candidate, if you will. And so they're all pulling for that. But President Trump has not weighed in on this race at all, which is a little bit unusual.
So I think somebody's campaign ads are lying then.
So they're saying that the president, yes.
I believe so, yes.
I'm sure. Yeah, they're all like, we're a friend of Trump. They all say that. We're friends of Trump. Trump wants us to be the candidate. But the thing is, Trump has interacted with John Cornyn, Ken Paxton, and Wesley Hunt. So it's kind of one of those things. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. He has made endorsements regarding Ag Commissioner, a few other races, but notably not the big one of the Senate race. So something to keep an eye on, just my take on what we're looking at for this morning. We want you to go make your voice heard. So again, go vote 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. or the polling locations that are open. You can find a list by going to your county's elections office website. We have a list on firstalert7.com for the big cities here, Odessa and Midland. There are many locations open. And of course, as long as you're in line by 7 p.m., they have to let you vote.
Yes, don't let people kick you out of line.
Yeah,
because that's illegal.
You can vote. That is illegal.
You have to vote. Well, you don't have to vote, but if you're in line, you are able to continue to vote.
That's right.
As long as you are in line by 7 p.m.
A lot of folks don't believe that the primaries are important enough to go out and vote. So you got to kind of change that mindset, because that sets the stage for the general elections that are coming up a little bit later on. The midterms happening later this year. And also, it's kind of interesting, I think, the way the primaries work. It's kind of an eye-opening thing how everything works. You essentially, for instance, on a race that has a Republican and Democrat candidate, well, they will be whoever takes the win in each party will be the nominee for that office. So then those two, the Democrat and Republican, will then directly face off in the general election. Right now, they're facing off within their parties, respective parties, like James Tallarico and Jasmine Crockett. They're both Democrats, but they're facing off against each other. It's actually gotten kind of nasty in their ads recently. Jasmine Crockett's kind of been attacking Tallarico, and it's been a whole thing.
I have not been getting those ads.
It's on my socials, on TV. Good morning, Marilyn.
Hi,
We're talking about elections. And so we're going to have all the results and reactions tonight on First Alert 7 News at 10. We're going to be keeping you updated on our First Alert 7 Facebook page. Be sure to go and follow that page for the latest results and reactions as well. It's an exciting day because people are making their voices heard, and we will let you know what the public decides. We appreciate you being here on Wake Up West Texas Extra. Take us with you wherever you go. Download our app. Watch us on your connected TV, phone, or tablet with the app that is completely free of charge and doesn't cost a dime to be able to use. Now, for the time, we're going to stop talking about elections. We do want you to get out and vote, but go to West Texas Weighs In, our poll, by going to firstalert7.com/vote. Let's find out what the first poll is.
Yes, we actually have our trivia question to start off the day, and I don't know if our producer knows this about me.
Actually, I'm sorry. I have to pull it up myself. Because I was using it for the moon earlier.
Oh.
So it just reminded me.
Dang it, Matthew.
Which, let me see if it's up. Maybe we can bring it up anyway. So go ahead and pull it up. This is what we're looking at. Look at that. You can still see the shadow of the Earth.
Rather dark.
Very dark out there. Fantastic view of what the eclipse was. Thank you to Time and Date, by the way, for that live stream. We're going to go out here and bring up our poll now, which is under this tab here. There we go. There it is, sir.
Yes, like I said, I don't know if our producer knows this about me, but flamingos are my favorite animal.
The trivia is, what do you call a group of flamingos?
Yes. I'm pretty sure it's flamboyance.
Flamboyance?
Yes.
You're kidding me.
No, I'm not kidding.
A fabulous?
Yeah, all of these are silly. A fashionable, a flamboyance, a flaring, or a fabulous.
Those are a lot of adjectives, but interesting.
80% sure it's flamboyance because I've heard that before and I was like, really? That's
You are
silly.
our resident flamingo expert.
I am. I love flamingos. My house is all flamingos.
I'm going to vote.
My favorite animal is a flamingo. I just love flamingos.
You own a flamingo?
I mean, no, they're actually kind of stinky.
They are. Every time I've seen them in person.
Yes, they're stinky. And especially baby flamingos, they're not pink.
I'm calling them a fashionable.
It's definitely fashionable, but okay.
I'm going to go with that.
I do believe it's flamboyance, but obviously this is trivia, so choose your own answer.
Yes.
But I do love flamingos very, very much.
That's true.
It's crazy. My house is all flamingos, and it's pink, too. Pink is my favorite.
Pink is your favorite color. It works for the flamingo. It's just a pink bird that can fly. Can flamingos fly? Well, that's a good question for the Google.
Yes, but not really. It's like how ostriches can't fly. Or they can, but they can't.
Oh, okay. They are not very long distances.
No.
Okay.
No, you're not going to
Oh, okay. The trivia says flamingos can fly very long distances and very fast and very strong.
I think that's a lie.
40 mile an hour for long flights. That's fascinating. 20,000 feet high?
Are we sure about that?
Okay, this is an AI. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I don't think the AI is correct.
That has to be, right?
No.
Let me see.
I mean, I think they
can't be that wrong.
They can fly, but I don't think it's that much. You're not going to see a...
Yes, it flies up to 4.5 kilometers in the air.
Wow.
These things are massive.
Yeah,
wow.
what's that in American?
An American?
Yeah.
Let's see. 4.5 km to mi. That's 2.79 miles high that flamingos can go.
Wow.
And so let's see what our next one is. So let us know what you think a group of flamingos is called. Don't look it up, by the way. It's not fun like that. We'll let you know what the answer is around 8 o'clock, right before we go to the next hour. Will you be attending Disney on Ice? Just Dance. That's the full name. It's coming to the XTRA County Coliseum very, very soon, and we are excited to provide you live coverage on Friday, March 13th with a special exclusive preview brought to you by meteorologist Sawyer McElroy for Wake Up West Texas. We are going to have a great time that morning. We'll get to see what is to come for Disney on Ice at the XTRA County Coliseum. It looks like some folks have already got their tickets. If you haven't, if you're not sure yet or you haven't, go to firstalert7.com/contest. Sign up because we have a family 4-pack we are giving away. Why not? What's the harm? Go sign up. Maybe you could be the winner.
I am the resident flamingo expert, and I'm also the resident Disney expert.
You are.
All of these polls are
It's almost like our producer knows you.
Yes, our producer does know me. It's beautiful. Yes, I love Disney. I've been going to Disney since I was a little kid, and I'm very excited to hang out with the Disney characters and on ice, because ice skating, obviously,
another thing you are a resident expert on.
And then yes, Disney combined. Beautiful.
It's all coming together for you.
Very excited.
And when they reached out months and months ago, this was, I think, Thanksgiving or before.
Yeah, it was like October.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. They were like, "Hey, would you like to come out and do a preview?" And I was like, "I know just the person to be able to send out there." And so we're excited to bring that live coverage Friday, March 13th, Friday the 13th. Also a great day for Sawyer.
Tiffany McElroy said something.
Oh, Tiffany McElroy says flamboyance. So
Yes.
that's what she's going with. Also another possible flamingo expert, just by proxy.
Yes, by proxy.
Oh, who would make a better main character for a Disney movie? I think I would. I have the large, Disney head.
You do have a cartoon.
Like a cartoon head, right? I think I would, actually.
I'm going to say that, too.
And I also am a little out of pocket. So,
Disney movies aren't out of pocket, but okay.
I
I think
don't
I would
know.
make a good Disney villain, and I think you would make a good main character, and I would be the villain, and I would,
and I would defeat you.
sure. Okay.
75-25. Let us know what you think. Do you think Sawyer or I would make a good main character in a Disney movie? I'm imagining in my head an animated movie for some reason of myself. Not live action. I feel like at least I could, maybe look a little bit better as
We
a
could
like
make
animated
a news
character.
movie.
Like a news anchor who what's the plot for that?
I don't know.
I'm transformed into an animal,
Yeah, because that's what happens now in Pixar movies. They just are randomly animals for
Animals,
some reason.
yeah.
Or inanimate objects.
Maybe I become friends with a camera that is it talks.
Talking camera.
Kind of like the kettle in Beauty and the Beast.
Mrs. Potts?
Mrs. Potts.
Yes. We have one more.
Tale as old as time. Let's see. Which classic fantasy hero type would you be? I want to be a cowboy.
Intriguing.
A knight, Viking, or pirate? I would go with cowboy. That's more attainable, I think, out of all those things.
Hold on. I need it to go.
We're waiting on Sawyer's answer to come in. It's coming in. There it
we
is.
go.
A pirate. You would be a pirate. Arg.
More lore.
I'm going to be honest with you. Well, it's okay. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You
would make a good Viking.
Viking?
You're
Why?
so loud and you yell a lot that you would be the person in the front that says charge with their horn.
Ow.
You have the horn, the big old horn.
Ouch.
Well, it is what it is. I mean, that's what I think, in case you're wondering.
I hope my dad's watching.
Because you're very vocal. I feel like you would be really good to get the Vikings to move. I'm just imagining this in my head now.
No, I chose pirate. Going back to my lore and my Disney lore.
Sure.
Love Disney, always have. Peter Pan is my favorite Disney character ever. Always has been, always will be. I loved Captain Hook when I was little too. I mean, obviously Peter Pan more, but I enjoyed. My favorite movie still is Hook with Robin Williams.
The classic.
Very, very classic movie. I'd love to be a pirate. Plus, I also love Pirates of the Caribbean.
You forced me to watch that.
I did.
And I loved it.
Never seen it.
Never seen it.
He only watched the first one, though. He only watched The Curse of the Black Pearl.
It was so good, though.
And
it was very good. I
he
enjoyed it.
needs to watch the other two in the OG trilogy because 4 is terrible, 5 is fine.
But the 4 was the one you said, not even worth.
I feel like you should watch it just to watch it once, but no,
to complete it.
I just completed a rewatch, I don't know, a month ago maybe, of the Pirates movies, and I skipped 4. And I went 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3?
5.
Which is At World's End?
No, 5 is Dead Men Tell No Tales.
Ah, okay.
At World's End is number 3.
Number 3, okay.
Number 2 is Dead Man's Chest.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes.
Got to get on that again. I guess I need to get back on because it's been a full year, I think, since I've watched it at
It's
this
been over
point.
a year, I think.
Oh, gosh. Where's time go?
But anyway, yes, you need to watch 1, 2, and 3, all on Disney+.
All right. Well, there you go. That's what we would want to be. I want to be a cowboy because at least I'd be home.
Yeah,
it wouldn't be out of place.
Texas, you wouldn't have to go anywhere.
No, that's true.
But anyway.
Goodness. All right. Well, right after this quick break, we're going to have a check of your First Alert 7 forecast, but also we have a few stories we want to discuss as well as we continue this morning. We're having a good time. We want to remind you, of course, to go out and vote. Make your voice heard. Polls just opened about 15 minutes ago, and they're going to be open until 7 p.m. tonight. So Sawyer will have your forecast coming up in just a moment. Stay with us here on Wake Up West Texas Extra.
Now from the First Alert 7 Weather Center, here's meteorologist Sawyer McElroy.
Good morning and happy Tuesday, everybody. Here's a look at those temperatures as we do start off the day. It is rather mild this morning with those temperatures sitting in the 40s, 50s, and 60s. 62 in Midland, currently 63 here in Odessa. Winds not too bad, anywhere from being calm to about 15 miles per hour. And we are starting off the day with mostly sunny skies, quiet conditions. We are hanging on to some clouds for southern portions of the region. Heading through the day, expect partly to mostly cloudy skies as clouds increase through the day, but quiet conditions heading through Tuesday and into Wednesday. We do see some changes. We are looking to see a decent amount of cloud cover coming up tomorrow as well. It is going to be another rather warm day with those highs into the 80s and 90s by this afternoon and evening. 87 for Midland and Odessa today, 91 for Pecos and Fort Stockton, 94 for Presidio, and those winds anywhere from about 10 to 20 miles per hour. Looking ahead to that First Alert 7 10-day forecast, we are going to see things cooling down just slightly with the passage of a cold front tomorrow. Back into the mid-70s, then temperatures in the 80s Thursday and Friday. Sorry, I forgot what day it was happening. We also see those rain chances starting tomorrow. Not terribly impressive across the region for our Wednesday, then picking up Thursday and through the rest of the weekend into the weekend as well. Thursday, we also do have the threat for severe weather, especially for eastern portions of the area. But overall, we are looking to see those rain and storm chances starting tomorrow, continuing throughout the rest of the week and into next week as well. All
right, I have to say, this forecast running the gamut. Mary, good morning to you. She says good morning. Is Mary Guzman.
Good morning.
Yes,
thank you for joining us.
So glad to have you with us on this Tuesday, election day across the country and right here in the Lone Star State for primaries going on. So please go out and vote. Like Sawyer mentioned, the weather A-OK today.
Yeah, pretty good. A little breezy, but nothing that West Texans can't handle.
That's right. You know that. Let's turn out to some interesting stories out of Odessa, where Tonya McQueen, we spoke with her. She was born and raised in Odessa, so knows the area very well, and says in recent years she has noticed a bit of a problem with streetlights in the city. So kind of interesting there. First Alert 7's Rachel Fortunato spoke with her about this problem.
My concern is safety, because you still have a lot of elderly people who live in this neighborhood. I live in this neighborhood. You can't see anyone approaching or anyone, you just can't see anything because, the street lights are not on.
In her neighborhood and surrounding streets, McQueen says there's an extreme problem with the visibility at night. She is concerned for the elderly population, for pet owners, and even kids in the area, as Hayes STEAM Academy is right up the road.
I go to work in the early in the morning and it's dark and you can't see anything. As I'm driving past the school, you can't see anything. You can't even see the crossing guard at all until you right up on the crossing guards.
McQueen shared that her neighbors have shared similar sentiments with her, some even concerned for their safety.
If someone tries to break in your house, even though we do have cameras and everything now, but still the visibility is not as good. The quality may not be as good, and people can wear hoodies, or people can you want to be able to see if anything occurs. You want to be able to see any danger approaching or anything like that.
We reached out to the city of Odessa, and they said Encore handles all the lights in the city. In response to this story, Encore tells us they have spoken with residents on Monahan Street and looked at their lights. They say they are going to continue to work to audit the entire neighborhood and fix any lights in the area that aren't currently working.
What an interesting story there. A reminder for you, Encore, if you report it to them, they have to be out within 5 days to fix everything. So they just have to be told.
Yeah, sometimes they don't know, obviously, because of they're not everywhere.
They're not everywhere at the one time. That's true.
But yes, if you let them know, they have to be out there within 5 days, and hopefully we'll get that fixed.
All right. Well, Tonio, we appreciate you talking with us, because those are kind of the stories that we need to hear about. We want you to let us know. If you ever have a news story you want us to cover, you can always call our newsroom, 580-NEWS, or also message us on the First Alert 7 Facebook page as well. And be sure and follow us while you're there. We have Facebook pages as well you can always turn to. Let's stay in Odessa, though, where a couple's 34th wedding anniversary trip took a dangerous turn. David and his wife were celebrating in Dubai when missiles began raining down because of the situation ongoing with Iran and their proxy nations there. Here's a look at this story by First Alert 7's Tamlin Price.
A 34th anniversary trip overseas took an unexpected turn for David Soville and his wife during their first day in Dubai.
We got here the 28th, Saturday morning, about 4 in the morning.
By that afternoon, the couple noticed something unusual while relaxing outside.
We were sitting by the pool and we heard a few explosions. And we really didn't think much about it. We thought maybe car wreck or something like that. But then the staff at the hotel told us that Iran was firing missiles towards Abu Dhabi.
Hotel staff later explained what was happening overhead.
They were shooting down the missiles that were going over. But then that night, we were by the marina, and at night there's a lot. I sent you a couple of videos of a lot. I say a lot. We could see a lot more missiles being shot down and fireballs coming to the ground.
Since then, they've continued to get out and explore the city as they normally would.
Most everything is open as usual, but anything like the hot air balloon rides, the helicopter rides, any kind of skydiving, anything you wanted to do in the air, of course, has been shut down.
David says staff at their hotel have also reassured them throughout their stay.
Everybody around here reassures that we're super safe, and they do everything they can to keep us safe here.
Even so, David says he's not overly concerned.
It's still safe here in Dubai, I believe, and I think everything's going to work out okay.
David says despite the missile attacks, he and his wife feel safe in Dubai, thanks to the UAE's protection and military readiness. He adds they are keeping U.S. service members and rescuers in their prayers and staying in constant contact with family back home. Tamlin Price, First Alert 7 News.
Well, an interesting story there, of course, that entire area, the Middle East being destabilized now with this conflict that is ongoing this morning. And of course, updates coming continuously from the Pentagon. But again, turning now back here at home, we're happy to have you here on Wake Up West Texas Extra. We're a little over a minute away from a news and weather update for our viewers on First Alert 7 on TV. But we're glad you're here. We're keeping an eye on comments this morning. Again, good morning to everyone. If you have any questions or anything you want to ask or let us know about, share it with us here on the First Alert 7 Facebook page, comments, and YouTube channel as well. We're keeping an eye on all of those. But we appreciate you streaming with us this morning. I haven't voted yet, Sawyer.
Yeah, I know. That sounded very Minnesotan. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yes, I'm very surprised that you haven't.
I told myself during early voting, you got to do it, you got to do it, you got to do it.
And
Hadn't done it.
Have.
No, so it might be time to head over to the polls. Join me. We're going to be.
It's time to head over to the polls. Today's election day, and the polls opened 25 minutes ago.
That's right.
25. Yes. I can't read looking at the monitor anymore. I'm like blind.
It's too far.
Yes.
Well, goodness, we appreciate you joining us here. Go out and vote until 7 p.m. tonight. We'll have the latest results and reactions tonight on First Alert 7 News at 10. But now we're going to take a moment for a news and weather update.
From First Alert 7 News, this is a Wake Up West Texas news and weather update.
Time now is 7:26. Good morning to you. I'm Matthew Alvarez here alongside meteorologist Sawyer McRae for a check of the forecast. Sawyer, good morning. It is election day. A primary is going on today. How's it shaping up?
Yeah, not too bad of a day ahead for Tuesday. Here's a look at those First Alert weather headlines. It is a warm and breezy day expected ahead of a cold front tomorrow with rain and storm chances increasing as we continue through the week. Cooler temperatures for the weekend. Here's a live look outside of the skies of Midland this morning where we are hanging on to blue skies, sunshine, a nice sunrise out there. Temperatures are rather mild, sitting in the 40s, 50s, and 60s for most. 62 in Midland, currently 63 here in Odessa. Those winds anywhere from being calm to about 15 miles per hour. And we are hanging on to mostly sunny skies across the region. A few clouds for southern portions of the area, but definitely still a nice start to the day. Temperatures heading through today are going to warm nicely into the 80s and 90s by this afternoon and evening. A little bit cooler than what we were thinking yesterday for that high today. So 87 for Midland and Odessa, not looking to tie or break that record at Midland International Air and Spaceport. I mean, it's still feasible, but not looking to do that because of that forecast for today. 91 for Pecos and Fort Stockton today, 94 for Presidio. Coming up tonight, partly cloudy skies, lows into the 40s and 50s, so still cool to mild heading into Wednesday. 53 overnight for Midland, 54 for Odessa. Here's a look at the First Alert 7 10-day forecast where we are going to see that cold front tomorrow, cooling things down slightly for Wednesday. Temperatures back in the 80s Thursday and Friday, but we see those rain and storm chances in the forecast tomorrow, continuing through the rest of the week into the weekend and the start of next week as well.
Sawyer, thank you very much. We'll begin tracking crime in Odessa, where a reported kidnapping led to a high-speed chase through part of town Sunday. 37-year-old Braulio Garcia is now facing charges of assault, family violence, and evading arrest. Early Sunday morning, Odessa police received a call reporting Garcia may have kidnapped his 3-year-old child and the child's mother. Police, sheriff's deputies, and DPS troopers all joined the search for Garcia's vehicle. Officers spotted him near 22nd and West County Road, but Garcia refused to stop and took off at high speed. Garcia finally stopped at the Interstate 20 in 1936 in West Odessa, where he was arrested. That's also where this video was shot. The woman and child were found safe, and investigators determined no kidnapping actually took place. Garcia, though, remains in the XTRA County Jail on a $25,000 bond. Local and state authorities searching for a missing woman who was last seen in Big Spring back in 2024. Howard County Sheriff's Office, Texas Rangers trying to find Amanda Bates. They say she was last seen on September 12, 2024 in the area of Knott. If you see her or know any information, call Big Spring Howard County Crime Stoppers. We'll see you in half an hour. Keep it right here on First Alert 7.
At Gray Digital Media, we develop the right message to grab attention and drive leads with custom strategies designed to grow your brand. Across the streaming apps you know best, cutting-edge strategies backed by local expertise. Connect you with customers right here in West Texas and wherever your audience is. Get results that matter to you and your business. GDM West Texas, we know local. Let's connect today. GDMWestTexas.com. Here in the Permian Basin, change can come fast, but you don't have to be caught off guard. At First Alert 7,
we are going to be looking at scattered showers and thunder showers.
We track every shift, big or small, and when we know, you'll know.
Here's what we're tracking here on the Weather Maker's map.
We are continuing to see some showers and thunderstorms.
Plan your day clearly and easily with the First Alert Weather Team. Changes will happen, but with First Alert 7 weather, you'll be ready.
The cornerstone of Investigate TV is investigative journalism.
Should this be better regulated?
How big of a problem is that?
We always try to give viewers a takeaway, something they can learn from a story.
Should they be revoking these certifications?
The public has a right to know. There are things that affect our homes, that affect our families, that affect our health, that we are learning every day from these stories.
It allows us to tell the best of the best stories and show them to you every day.
I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say so long.
Watch on MeTV Channel 30.2. From First Alert 7 News, with studios in Midland and Odessa, you're watching Wake Up West Texas.
Extra, good morning to you. 7:32. We're half past the hour here on this Tuesday primaries morning. We want you to go vote. Polls opened half an hour ago. So please make your voice heard. Stop on the way to work. That's the easiest thing to do, or maybe go during your lunch break. That's actually not a bad idea either.
How was your charge on your tablet?
My computer?
Yes.
My computer right now is 57%. We're holding on, y'all. This is after 2 hours of Wake Up West Texas and Sawyer's Now. We share a charger, by the way.
Yes. Mine is at 99, so.
There we go. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So again, thanks for waking up with us on this Tuesday. We want to check in on our West Texas Weighs In polls of the morning. The first one, the trivia being, what do you call a group of flamingos? I went with a fashionable. I don't know why.
I voted flamboyance, which I'm pretty sure is the correct answer because I am the resident flamingo expert here at First Alert 7. Watch me be wrong, though. That would be hilarious.
That word just kind of, that would rock my world if I knew that a group of flamingos were called a flamboyance. Look, a flamboyance.
I think I have looked this up before in my research of flamingos, and I love to call them mingos.
Mingos.
Yes, I'm like, Mingo.
That's what we call my uncle. His name is Domingo.
Oh, okay. I was like, why?
Mary said, we need rain but no thunders. That is so true.
I wish.
That is so true, Mary.
Sadly, Thursday looks to have severe weather possible. The rest of the week, into the weekend right now, just looks to be good old rain showers with the biggest threat for severe weather out east, so, the Dallas area. But we shall see over the next coming days, hopefully just more rain than anything.
That is very hopeful in that. Your mother says you are not wrong, so let's hope so. We'll find out in about half an hour. We appreciate you all joining us, though. Let's see what the next question is on our polls of the morning. Will you be attending Disney on Ice? I already know your answer, Sawyer.
Yes, I will. I will be doing a live show on Wake Up West Texas that day. Is it the 13th? I have it on the calendar as the 12th.
Oh, no. Am I wrong? I'm pretty sure it was...
I thought it was the Thursday, not the Friday.
Was it?
Yeah.
Anyway,
but I will be there either on
Now
the
I'm
12th
checking.
or the 13th to give you a live look before, well, I guess it will have started at that point. But mostly just so I can go hang out with some Disney characters in the morning and also tell you all
show
about...
March 13th.
Okay.
Yeah, Friday at 5 a.m.
Well, then I need to
Change
my
your calendar.
And I need to re-alert Ethan Yost because...
He's also... Okay, so there's a whole... Oh, boy. Okay.
Anyway.
That'll be fun. So we're excited for you to go out there. You're the best person to do it, so we're excited to see what you do and who you get to see out there in the way of characters.
Yes, I'm very excited. And obviously talking to them about all that the show entails.
That's true, and there's a lot, I'm sure.
Yes.
A lot of different elements. Our next poll question of the morning, you can go to firstalert7.com/vote, by the way, and vote on these and scan the QR code and comment your answer below on our Facebook comments. Who would make a better main character for a Disney movie, Matthew or Sawyer? I'm ahead 60-40%. I believe I would. I have the head shape for one, large character head.
I was going to say yes. I feel like you are a good cartoon character anyway.
Just very interesting. You have to just be kind of very odd.
Well, I am odd.
Yeah, you are. That's true.
I feel like I'd be good in a live action movie.
You would be good in a Broadway play.
Well, thank you. Yes, they want to revive. What would they need to revive? Mary Poppins. I could be Mary, I guess.
I'm just imagining a play about a meteorologist who goes through like this emotional time. The wind, the rain, the crying, the pain. Like it's just like something like that, Write that down.
Yes, if any Disney executives are watching, don't steal our idea, please.
Yes, that's mine.
Or take it, but cast us in it.
Yeah, you have to call Sawyer.
Yes.
I would watch that any day of the week.
But yes,
100%.
they can revive Mary Poppins, and I'll be Mary, even though I don't think I'm old enough.
Just imagine this drama of meteorologists was like this drama. Your forecast was constantly wrong, and you're just trying to get it right. And then one day this, I don't know. I'm just imagining this in my head as I'm speaking. Sounds great.
Sure.
Doesn't that sound interesting to you?
No, not really.
And then you realize that it's actually, you're a really good meteorologist. You know what you're doing. You get the forecast right on a very big storm that's coming through. What a great plot. I need to write this down. Yeah, you had the weather mojo inside you all this time. Goodness gracious.
I'm not on board with this idea because
I can tell.
Terrible.
You sound like you don't like it at all. You would not pay to watch this.
No,
what
I would
you're
not
hearing.
watch that movie.
Oh goodness, okay.
Anyway,
we have
last one.
We do have one more. Okay.
Yes. Which classic fantasy hero type would you be? Pirate, cowboy, knight, or Viking?
Oh, a knight is really flown up there. No one wants to be a Viking. Vikings are so cool.
Is that what
Minnesota
you
Vikings
voted for director?
What'd you
Did you
vote for?
Knight? Yeah.
Oh, okay. I voted for a cowboy. I guess I'm one of the only ones.
He said, because
John Wayne.
I already live in West Texas.
I'm already here. It's very doable.
Nerd.
Yeah, it is what. Yeah, I mean, sure. I wouldn't be John Wayne, Clint Eastwood. What's this line? Make my day. Go ahead and make my day.
Yes, I think so.
That's great. I love that.
I voted for pirate. I love Pirates. Pirates of the Caribbean is one of my favorite Disney franchises ever. I also love Peter Pan and, Captain Hook, all those pirates.
Say, this is not the only option for a hero,
so
for sure.
Voted for pirate because I think it would be fun to sail the seven seas and pillage and plunder and all that fun stuff.
Blow up other boats.
I think, drink up me hearties, yo-ho.
Oh, arg. Very nice. Go to firstalert7.com/vote. Let us know what you think.
Talk like a pirate.
Yes, he does very good pirate voice. Arg. Yes. That's the only thing I can do.
That was the whole thing. Anyway, but yes, go to firstalert7.com/vote and also go out and vote today at your local polling locations.
Yes, please, please, please.
Oh, make sure to take us with you wherever you go.
Oh, wait.
Work, the grocery store, you name it. You can watch your favorite First Alert 7 shows on our app. Download it now on your connected TV, phone, or tablet. Start your mornings with Wake Up West Texas from 5 to 7, and then Wake Up West Texas Extra from 7 to 9 every weekday morning. You can also watch us live on the First Alert 7 Facebook page and YouTube channel as well.
Time now for a live look outside on this beautiful Tuesday morning, election day across the state. The beautiful sunny skies of Midland out there. It always gives us this haze, is this view here at this time of morning.
It's the dirt.
It's the dirt, it's the sun facing this way, and it's the interstate right there moving along smoothly on this Tuesday morning.
Injected into the atmosphere.
Goodness
from
gracious.
all the flares.
Lots of flaring going on, yes.
Yes. Actually, the flare's not lit up there. But anyway, speaking of pirates and pirate ships.
Dun, 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 dun. That's all I'm going to sing.
Oh. Ironically, actually, one of my top liked songs on Spotify for the year was, oh gosh, hold on. It was the song from Pirates of the Caribbean.
That one I was just singing?
No.
Okay.
It was not He's a Pirate. It was...
I learned to play that in band, actually. Did you know that? And I still hadn't seen Pirates of the Caribbean. I learned the whole sheet music of it.
Hold on. It was The Medallion Calls from the Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl. It's the first song of the movie, and it's actually in the Pirates of the Caribbean ride at Disneyland and Disney World. Disneyland's Pirates of the Caribbean is better.
Ah, okay, good to know.
They're similar concepts, but Lands is longer, and it has 2 drops. Worlds is shorter, and it only has 1. I think the facade is better. No, I like the facades at both. Disneyland's is cool because there's a restaurant inside.
Oh,
Pirates.
I think you showed me video of this one, where you sit in the middle and it goes around you.
No.
No? Oh, okay, this must be a different one then. That wasn't even you.
I've showed you Pirates. We've watched it before, but no. It's called the Blue Bayou. I've eaten there before. It's very expensive, but it's really fun to just eat in Pirates of the Caribbean, and you see the boats
and it's
going
very
by.
themed, yes.
You can wave at the people.
That's cool.
Anyway, but I couldn't find what I was looking for. We used to have a camera shot with a pirate ship on it. But
oh, really? That's odd. Okay, we'll have to keep an eye on that.
it was somewhere in Florida. It's also kind of foggy in Florida right now. But anyway, we'll still head to the ocean because why not?
Yes, let's see.
This is Daytona
Wow.
Beach. We went here during Wake Up West Texas.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. I love the waves. They look really nice. The tide seems high.
It does. Maybe it's the eclipse.
The moon.
The moon this morning. What a
Full
beautiful
moon.
eclipse we had.
The tide is high. I don't know. If you squint, you can see Captain Jack Sparrow running across the beach. I'm kidding.
I was like, really? Wow, what a coincidence. The ghost ship in the distance.
You can't. But anyway, let's get into this.
Yes, let's head to Dallas now, where the zoo held its first ever Dog Day on Friday. It was a tail-wagging success. Officials say nearly 200 dogs and their human companions had entered the zoo by noon on Friday, a day of beautiful mild weather there, and even for here. Many pups were curious about the experience, especially when seeing zoo animals in their enclosures, including penguins, lions, and elephants, all there with the pooches.
Yeah, this is super fun. We were talking about this during Wake Up West Texas. I could never bring my dogs to the zoo.
No.
My dog that I have out here is terrified of other people and other dogs.
And probably giraffes.
Yeah, I was going to say, and animals, so she would not want to go out there. And then my dog's at home. My Doxy Westie, he barks at anything and everything. And
it would
even
be noisy.
If it's like an animal on television, yeah, he would not be happy. He would want to go play with them and or fight them. He's very spunky. But the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo in Colorado does this as well, and my best friend has taken her dogs there before. But this is fun, and it's a good way to get those dogs out and enjoy some other animals. Plus, it's also, a nice controlled environment. It's the zoo.
It's the zoo, so it's very chill, very relaxed. But I follow that sentiment. I also would not do well with my dogs out there. They're not a big fan of other dogs or giraffes, for that matter. So,
Giraffes are even kind of scary to humans, TBH.
A little bit. So, pretty cool to see, though, them enjoying the nice weather out there in North Texas on Friday.
Yes.
Let's talk about Punch the Monkey. His fame now impacting apes all around the world. Inspired by Punch, the viral monkey, who we talk about all the time, and captured the hearts of so many with a stuffed toy. Phoenix Zoo gave a young siamang, I guess that's a type of monkey. I'm unfamiliar with it.
I think it's more like a gorilla or an ape.
Oh, okay. Gave this...
That looks more like gorilla-like.
A little bit, yes.
Or, yeah, like a gibbon.
Mm-hmm. They gave him his own orangutan doll. Video shared by the zoo shows the ape approaching the toy cautiously before eagerly cuddling it. Officials say that although Bodhi does not need a stand-in doll, he has a tight-knit family with a mom, dad, and little brother. The toy still helps with enrichment, so that's really good to see, and he really enjoys taking his anger out on it, apparently, and also playing with it. It's just an emotional support toy at this point.
Yeah, even like little kids have stuffed animals, stuffies, toys, whatever. So this is kind of the same
concept.
Yes.
That's for sure. Look at this. Starbucks ready to spring forward. Don't forget, that's this Sunday, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
The company is launching its latest seasonal lineup today, featuring chai, ube, lavender, and coconut flavored drinks. Sounds amazing. I love chai.
I do love chai.
In addition to the new choices, Starbucks is also bringing back its iced lavender cream matcha. I love lavender as well. There's a local place that has excellent lavender drinks. Later this spring, Starbucks will unveil its new iced mango cream matcha. More menu information is available at starbucks.com.
Interesting. I don't know how I feel about that.
Matcha is an interesting flavor. It's an acquired taste. I've learned to like it over the years. It's like very earthy.
Yeah. I've heard it tastes like grass. And if
very
I wanted
much
to eat
like grass.
I would eat grass.
It reminds me of a chamomile in a way. It has that earthy flavor to it, but much more strong.
I was going to say, I love chamomile,
but
matcha does not sound fun.
With a chai, that sounds good. With, what was the other one? It was chai and something else. Lavender. Lavender is excellent in drinks. I like it with a tea, a sweet tea.
Intriguing.
Very good drinks, though. The selection, of course, like I said, available for this spring. They're known for their colors, their flavors, really light profiles. So a lot of folks are big Starbucks fans for sure.
And they're launching today. Yeah, so be sure and try it out. Let us know what you think if you've already given these a try. A lot of you are probably going to head out on your commute, maybe stop in, get a drink. Here are some options for you this morning. Well, sorry, did you know that most public school teachers are working more than one job? Yes,
that
my mother
is
a public school teacher.
Yeah, that's something else. A new Gallup survey released Monday found 71% hold at least a side gig, a single side gig. 85% of those teachers work that extra job during the school year, not just over the summer break. Nearly a third say their second job has nothing to do with education. Some drive for rideshare services, deliver food, or work in restaurants after the school day ends. Only 28% of teachers say that they're living comfortably on their household income. More than half say that they're just getting by. The average teacher salary last year, $72,000. But researchers say teachers earn roughly 27% less than other workers with similar levels of education. $72,000, not great. My goodness, that is just needs to be much higher than that. Not good at all. I'm surprised it's that low. Goodness gracious.
Yeah,
it shows like how much our teachers invest in the students that they're with because they're using their own money. And I remember them talking about that a lot.
Yeah. A lot of supplies and stuff are bought by teachers on their own with their own money. Anything extra if they have a party or whatever for various holidays, events, birthdays, usually on the teacher's dime.
The teacher's dime. So we should not forget that, and especially with an average salary like that. I mean, some school districts, of course, really do well with incentives. I shout out some of our local districts here where they're able to pay their teachers much more than the average salary of it. What was it, 70,000-ish around there?
72.
Which is fantastic. They have those incentives. They have degree, incentives as well. You're able to have masters, you get paid more. But also the way that they are able to pay them back with bonus checks and things like that. I like to see that. Pay the teachers.
Yeah, I always love at the end of the school year when we have the districts giving out those checks to teachers.
Huge. That's so good.
That's always so fun.
I love that. I mean, the gift patrol or prize patrol. is what it's called, the ECISD. I know that. They go around and hand out those checks, and I'm sure there's nothing like being able to go out and say thank you to teachers directly, especially with something that's tangible, something that can make a difference in their lives. And the fact is that they make that extra money, they invest it right back into their students directly. So really good to see. We've still got a lot more to come on Wake Up West Texas Extra today.
Thank you for streaming with us. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Here in the Permian Basin, change can come fast, but you don't have to be caught off guard. At First Alert 7,
We are going to be looking at scattered showers and thunder showers.
we track every shift, big or small. And when we know, you'll know.
Here's what we're tracking here on the Weather Makers map.
We are continuing to see some showers and thunderstorms.
Plan your day clearly and easily with the First Alert Weather Team. Changes will happen, but with First Alert 7 weather, you'll be ready.
The cornerstone of Investigate TV is investigative journalism.
Should this be better regulated? Should I be concerned? Do you recall when you became aware of that law?
The beauty of this show is that we have a team of reporters all across the country.
From very diverse backgrounds.
The public has a right to know.
How big of a problem is that?
Should they be revoking these certifications?
I think viewers are looking for something different, something fresh, something that feels helpful to them.
In a world full of goats.
A goat. Big Billy Goat.
We have a small goat here. Which Me TV show is the greatest of all time?
I haven't time to listen to goat stories.
Can only one goat be the goat?
The goat eats everything.
What do you know about goats? Or can more than one goat,
Folks is bound to keep goats.
be the goat?
We have a goat here.
Stupid goat. Find your greatest of all time.
The goat.
Watch on Me TV channel 30.2. Every night at 10.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us here. New tonight.
First Alert 7 News is where West Texas turns for what's happening right now
Reporting at the First Alert desk, I'm Lauren Munt.
and what's happening next.
Well, it is a First Alert 7 weather day.
Bringing the stories important to you first.
New tonight. We'll remember we were your first alert when several
Asking the right questions and finding solutions.
Keeping your family safe just got easier.
First Alert 7 is working for you.
First Alert 7 News at 10.
Welcome back to Wake Up West Texas Extra 7:50 on this Tuesday, Election Day, primary day.
I almost thought it was Wednesday.
It feels like Wednesday.
It does
feels
feel like Wednesday.
We're moving a little further out as we go through the rest of our morning. I want to wish you a very happy birthday, by the way, to our producer, Carlos.
Yes, happy belated
birthday.
Carlos.
Belated, yes. It was on Sunday.
Yes.
We had some little cakes in the
we
newsroom
celebrated this morning.
to celebrate a little bit later. And he's behind the scenes. We appreciate everything he does. He puts a lot of this together, especially the
I was
polls.
gonna say he makes those polls every
We
single
have them
day.
for you. Let's bring them up. Let's check in on them. We have our trivia question we're about to answer for you as well. We'll get to that in just a moment. Which classic fantasy hero type would you be? Well, it was green.
It's gone.
I would be a cowboy. That's who I chose.
There we go.
There's a trivia. I did the same thing yesterday.
You did.
Remember, I popped it up and I said, oh, green screen. What do you call a group of flying flamingos? Not flying, just flamingos in general.
I mean, flamingos do fly, apparently.
They do
That's
very
what we
fast
learned.
and very high. They're
I
like
knew
fighter
that,
jets.
But I didn't think it was
Pink fighter jets.
pink fighter jets. That'd be cool. If I had a fighter jet, it would be hot pink.
You'd be a Viking fighter jet meteorologist. That's fantastic. You're dangerous.
That's what my Pixar movie should be about.
I can think of a plot if you want. I'll
Why
come up
not?
with it.
Flamboyance is 43%, and I am very confident in that being the answer. I am a
I'm
resident
not.
flamingo.
I feel like it's going to be something out of left field. Like a flaring.
No.
That sounds very scientific and
Tiffany
biological.
says it's flamboyance.
That's true. Your mother did
80%
say that.
sure it's
Yeah.
flamboyant.
Your mother's right about everything she says in the comments,
A
pretty
lot,
much.
yes.
Yes. She loves lavender flavor too, by the way. We're talking about Starbucks
I
Spring
do not.
Collection. Oh, you don't? Oh, I didn't know
No,
that. Okay.
no.
Not
She
a huge
likes
fan.
lavender.
My brother doesn't either. I would tell you what he compares it to, but it's not nice.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll tell you anyways. He says it's like drinking deodorant.
It's kind of weird.
You do?
Deodorant isn't lavendery, but okay.
The soap, like kind of.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
is
think so.
soapy.
I love it. I think it brings a lightness flavor. It kind of lightens up the flavor profile, and what do I know? I just enjoy the drink.
All right, next one is about Disney on Ice.
Oh.
Will you be attending Disney on Ice? It is here in Odessa next week. Yes, already got my tickets. 28%, 58 say I'm not sure yet, 14% say no. If you are not sure yet, or maybe you want to go but haven't bought those tickets yet, head to firstalert7.com to our contest page, and we are doing a contest for what, 4 tickets, Matthew?
4 family, a family 4-pack. You can't beat it.
Yes,
So great.
Love it. And the next one is...
You can go to our website, by the way, to take part, firstalert7.com/vote. Scan the QR code or comment below.
Who would make a better main character in a Disney movie? So this is kind of what we were talking about with my fighter pilot meteorologist Viking personality. Matthew, 58% say you, 42% say me. Honestly, I think you would be a good main character. I think I would be a good Disney villain.
Yes.
I could sing like the evil song, because why not?
Because why not? That's very true.
And then we have one more, which we obviously started with, but kind of cut short to go to our trivia. Which classic fantasy hero type would you be? Pirate is now in the lead, 43%. 14% say cowboy. That is what Matthew Alvarez chose.
Yes.
29 say knight, and 14% say Viking.
Oh, we got Viking on the board there, but pirate, wow. I mean, I guess pirates are pretty cool. You think of Johnny Depp, the pirate. That'd be pretty neat. You've told me that he appears at Disney World occasionally? Land, okay. Which makes sense. He lives closer.
He hasn't in a while, but yes, especially in the early 2000s, give or take, he would kind of just pop into the park for fun and hang out. He would hang out on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure my sister and I saw him once when I was 7.
Because you could just tell, I'm sure.
Well, so the thing is, in the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, after the Pirates of the Caribbean movie came out, they added Captain Jack Sparrow into the ride, because those movies are based off of the ride from Disneyland, which was an opening.
It's the opposite of what you would think.
Yes, which was an opening day attraction, I'm pretty sure. I'm like 99% sure about that. So that, fed into the movies that they made, and so they added him into the ride. But usually there's 3 Captain Jack Sparrows in the ride. I'm not going to tell you where, but there's 3.
You want to ruin it, yeah, of course.
And they're all pretty, easily noticeable. They're not like hiding or anything. But I'm pretty sure that day that we rode, there were 4.
Oh.
And it wasn't like, he jumped out at you.
But he's just
which
in,
he's
he's
done
there.
before. But yeah, just was kind of chilling. And my sister and I were like, wait, there were 4.
Not 3.
That's not normal. And then the next day we rode it and there were 3. And so we're like...
Interesting. So you're able to compare and contrast the days. That's fascinating, actually. Could it possibly be? Might be to Johnny Depp there. Well, we're going to take a quick break for a First Alert 7 news and weather update for our viewers on TV on CBS. So we appreciate you joining us here on Wake Up West Texas Extra. We'll have the answer to your trivia question about what flamingos are as a group together called right after this quick break. Stay with us.
From First Alert 7 News, this is a Wake Up West Texas news and weather update.
Time now is 7:56. Good morning to you. I'm Matthew Alvarez here with meteorologist Sawyer McRoy. Sawyer, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Matthew. Happy Election Day. Head out to those polls today because it is looking like a nice day ahead. Warm and breezy, though. Rain and storm chances do increase as we continue through the week with cooler temperatures ahead as we head into the weekend. Here's a live look outside of the skies at Andrews this morning. Blue sky, sunshine, a nice start to the day. Temperature sitting at 58 degrees currently in Andrews, 62 in both Midland and Odessa, down to 49 in Pecos. Overall, we are seeing those temperatures ranging from the 40s to the 60s. Those winds anywhere from being calm to about 10 miles per hour. And we are looking at a few clouds across the region today, but not too bad of a start across the region, and quiet conditions, which is always good. Temperatures through the day are going to warm into the 80s and 90s by this afternoon and evening. 87 for Midland and Odessa, 91 for Pecos and Fort Stockton, 94 for Presidio. Winds through the day anywhere from about 10 to 20 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 to 30 miles per hour. Coming up tonight, expect partly cloudy skies, lows into the 40s and 50s, so cool to mild once again heading into our Wednesday with those winds anywhere from about 10 to 20 miles per hour. Here's a look at that First Alert 7 10-day forecast. A little bit cooler Wednesday with the passage of a cold front. Temperatures right back into the 80s. Thursday and Friday with rain and storm chances in the forecast. Wednesday through the rest of the week into the weekend as well. And even the potential for some severe weather coming up on Thursday with the 40% chance of thunderstorms.
Sawyer, thank you very much. Let's begin tracking crime this morning with a vandalism caught on camera in Big Spring. Police needing your help in identifying a suspect who threw a rock through the front window of the all-washed-up laundromat on West FM 700 early Friday morning, leaving behind about $1,000 worth of damages. Investigators are also looking for the second person you see in the video walking alongside them. If you recognize either of them, call Big Spring Howard County Crime Stoppers at 263-8477. In Odessa, a reported kidnapping led to a high-speed chase through part of town Sunday. 37-year-old Braulio Garcia is now facing charges of assault, family violence, and evading arrest. Early Sunday morning, Odessa police received a call reporting Garcia may have kidnapped his 3-year-old child and the child's mother. Police, sheriff's deputies, DPS troopers all joined in on the search for Garcia's vehicle, eventually seeing him near 22nd and West County Road. Garcia refused to stop and took off at high speed. Garcia finally stopped at I-20 and FM 1936, where he was quickly arrested. You're looking at video of the scene. The woman and child were found safe, and investigators determined no kidnapping actually took place. Garcia remains at the XTRA County Jail on a $25,000 bond. Join us for Wake Up West Texas Extra, streaming now on Facebook, YouTube, as well as our app. Make it a great day.
At Gray Digital Media, we develop the right message to grab attention and drive leads with custom strategies designed to grow your brand. Trust the streaming apps you know best. Cutting-edge strategies backed by local expertise. Connect you with customers right here in West Texas and wherever your audience is. Get results that matter to you and your business. GDM West Texas, we know local. Let's connect today. GDMWestTexas.com.
Make yourself known now. 31001 in traffic pursuit.
Oh my God, here.
Investigate TV Plus begins with real people.
We investigate stories that impact you.
And inspire change every day.
Something is broken.
Real problems.
Why are they hiding it?
And real solutions.
My daughter was dying in front of me.
What was your reaction when he said that?
Weekdays at 3:30 p.m. on First Alert 7. And then stay tuned for First Alert 7 News at 4. Here in the Permian Basin, change can come fast, but you don't have to be caught off guard. At First Alert 7,
we are going to be looking at scattered showers and thunder showers.
We track every shift, big or small. And when we know, you'll know.
Here's what we're tracking here on the Weather Maker's map.
We are continuing to see some showers and thunderstorms.
Plan your day clearly and easily with the First Alert Weather Team. Changes will happen, but with First Alert 7 weather, you'll be ready.
It's super, it's science, it's fiction.
What is it?
It's Super Sci-Fi Saturday night on MeTV. After Sven gets swept away in adventures beyond our world, promising spaceships, lasers, giants, other worlds, and robots.
I will do my part.
Super Sci-Fi Saturday night.
Watch on MeTV Channel 30.2. From First Alert 7 News, with studios in Midland and Odessa, you're watching Wake Up West Texas.
Extra, good morning to you. 8:01 on this Tuesday morning. Also, elections across America, primary day. Polls have been open for an entire hour now, going until 7 p.m.
Wow, it's already been an hour.
Already been a full hour of Wake Up West Texas Extra. We're so glad to have you with us. There's a lot on the ballot this morning. We're following several big things. Download our app. Take us with you wherever you go. Download us on your connected TV, phone, or tablet. You can start your morning with us on TV on Wake Up West Texas, and then join us live at 7 a.m. for Wake Up West Texas Extra, streaming right here on the First Alert 7 Facebook page, YouTube channel, our website, firstalert7.com, as well as that First Alert 7 mobile news app and your connected TV app as well. Go to Roku Store, Fire TV Store, Apple App Store. It's all in there, completely free of charge. Today's elections regarding, of course, are partisan elections. We have Democrats and Republicans running against one another to be able to vie for that nomination. Of course, it goes through a filtering process before the general election, going to be coming up in November between many big races. So, for instance, if there's a Republican running against multiple Republicans, one of them will come out on top if there's not a runoff and will be named the Republican nominee. And then same for the Democrats. There will be a Democratic nominee for whatever office it may be. For instance, the U.S. Senate race for Texas Senator John Cornyn's seat. If he takes the nomination, or Ken Paxton, one of them will be the Republican nominee. That does not mean they win the Senate seat by any stretch of the imagination. They still must go up against either James Talarico, Jasmine Crockett, or Ahmed Hassan. He's also the third person running. And so they will then face off in November. It's kind of a filtering process, as I've talked about.
Confusing.
They can be. I had to get
Especially
clarification
primaries.
from a friend. So
Yes.
it's tough. I mean, you have to go through refreshers. I mean, even for someone who's in the news like myself, I've been covering them for a decade now. You refresh yourself on primaries because it's a different process than
Well,
the
then
general.
there's another election day in May, correct?
In May, correct, as well. And that will be for runoffs. So for the races that don't make that 50% plus one vote that could make the difference there, they must go to a runoff where voters will have to once again go back to the polls. Historically low turnout, as you can imagine, having to go back again in May. So we hope people will turn out for that. But if, for instance, and most likely, John Cornyn, A.G. Paxton going to a runoff, probably, people will have to go back and then the nomination will be met. Whoever gets the vote. And so a lot of times what happens is they're able to gather that base, that real deep base, donor foundations, things like that. They're able to go and gather their support. So those votes in the the primary runoffs are usually kind of diluted because it's all their supporters who are going. So we want people to go out and make their voice heard because they may have spent all the time to go and vote during the primaries, but then a runoff happens, you got to go back again.
Yeah.
It's kind of one of those things. And so that's the thing. If there is a race, for instance, where let's go with a county judge race that has only Republicans. That's very common here in West Texas, a heavily Republican area historically. And we have several races like that. There's no Democratic candidates running at all. Well, there's 3 or 4 Republicans. One of them, possibly the incumbent, could be the nominee. It does not mean they automatically win, essentially, even though they kind of do. So the nominee.
Appointed.
Well, they become presumptive.
Yes, okay. Yes,
that's the word you were looking for. They become the presumptive county judge of whatever county it is. So they may not have a challenger in November. They will still be on the ballot. You still have to vote for them. But they will automatically, quote unquote, take that seat and won't start their term until the next January. So they're kind of holding off. So essentially what could happen is the incumbent is unseated by the person who took the nomination. Say the challenger took the nomination. They're still the county judge all the way through until that next person is elected. So it's a fascinating thing to find what could happen out of a primary. That's why this race is actually very important because many different outcomes could affect the election in November, which are midterms very huge for the U.S. Senate and the U.S. House of Representatives.
Politics are way too complicated.
Very much so. They're fascinating too. And I'm not a big politics guy, even though I'm a news guy. But, you know, it's kind of something you have to learn, have to understand. That's why I ask for refreshers on these things to make sure I can pass along that information for those who are going to vote. So
You need a drink of water.
something to keep in mind. I know. Trying to cough and not stop talking at the same time. Try to keep one continuous
Cup's right
flow
there.
going. Yes, I need to get my drink of water. I have nothing here with me at all. So I definitely need to do that. But now it is time for that part of the morning where we answer the trivia question before I go on too much of a tangent.
Yes.
What do you call a group of flamingos? What is the answer? Sawyer?
Carlos?
He's coming. The answer is... Oh, wait, that's so cool. He wrote it on
All
paper.
right, if we could be
Wait, I
brought
wanna
up on the television, please. It is...
Zoom it in all the way. He drew something very nice. This is from
did.
the birthday boy himself, Carlos, our producer. Oh, boy.
a flamboyance.
There it is.
I knew
Flamboyance.
And look at his little... Oh,
That's great. He drew...
Why are we
Boy, okay.
partying?
Let's calm it down a little bit. Sorry, our director's under the weather.
Yeah, our
She's
director's
doing
not
our best.
feeling well. So, but yes, thank you for that. It is a flamboyance. I'm glad.
Is it really
I knew
flamboyance?
it. I told you. I'm so proud of myself.
That's so interesting. And that one with 43% of the vote. Congratulations to you. We appreciate you voting on firstalert7.com/vote because that is where you can take part in all of these polls that we have for you this morning. And so, of course, that takes us to many other different parts of our polls today that we want to discuss. We have another trivia question, of course, and that one is going to be, what is the world's most populated city? Oh, that's a tough one.
I want to say Indonesia.
I want to say China. They're the most populous country in the world. Shanghai? Has to be. It's between Tokyo or Shanghai.
No, I think it's Indonesia.
You know what is it?
Jakarta.
You know what actually should be on the possibly on the list? Mexico City. Humongous.
I'm surprised Dubai's not on here.
Dubai, that's a good one. Jakarta though?
I think it's Indonesia.
No, it might be Jakarta.
really think it's
Don't look it up. We were going to go vote,
I'm
though.
going to vote, not.
Oh, okay, I thought you were going to Google it, even including you at home.
Yes, don't look it up. If we can't look it up, y'all
Yeah,
can't
you
look
can't look it up either for a whole hour. You can always watch this later. If you have to go to work right now, you can come back. The video's posted, so you can come back and see what the answer was. But after 9 a.m., you can go ahead and look it up. But in the meantime, I'm going to vote for Shanghai, China.
I broke my vote page.
I did too. I can't get in.
Carlos.
Maybe refresh it.
I did refresh it.
Hmm.
We are not able to vote right now.
I'm going to close it and open it back up. I think I have it here.
I think it might be working now. Hold on.
Is it? Oh, look here. Okay, try it
No,
now.
mine is still being weird.
Refresh it now, y'all.
Oh, okay. Was it not live?
No.
Okay. I was
Maybe
like,
it should be now. Let's see.
no. Well, anyway, if you can get in, I don't think so because it hasn't gone up though. I'm going to vote for Jakarta.
1 second. 1 second.
We are having technical difficulties.
Let's see what's going on with our poll. The whole thing's kind of like lagging. It's like maybe the system is having a problem. Well, nonetheless, let us know in the Facebook comments. That's okay. We want to see your comments anyways. We could get them in real time to figure out exactly what you're thinking there at home. The next question is, will you be attending Disney on Ice at the XTRA County Coliseum? Let me go ahead and share the information for you for when that is happening so you can be able to plan ahead if you can't. So I'm going to go to firstalert7.com/contest to be able to see the ticket giveaway.
There we go. I'm able to vote now.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yes.
Just needed to take a little bit of time.
Yes.
The XTRA County Coliseum is excited to host Disney on Ice, Just Dance. It's coming up very, very soon, and it's going to be a great time for everyone. Of course, tickets are already on sale. It's coming March 12th through the 15th. So there's plenty of time to be able to go out there. There's going to be lots of fun out there. I'm seeing Anna and Elsa going to be part of this as well. There's going to be a lot of fun for everyone in the entire family at the XTRA County Coliseum. But we're giving away a family 4-pack for those of you who are voting. I'm not sure yet. Go to firstalert7.com/contest. You could win 4 tickets to Disney on Ice. You can also, by the way, go vote on these polls at firstalert7.com/vote now that it's up and running.
Yes.
So please do so this morning as well. Our next question, though, what fantasy hero would you like to be? A classic, though. I chose a cowboy.
Only 12% agree with you.
Come on, cowboys are so cool. I know they're not the exact hero. You think of superpowers, but
Well,
cowboys.
none of these people have superpowers.
That's true. They're all like the norm, which makes them even cooler. A cowboy has the mind of a superhero. You know, they think different about everything.
I think it would be fun to participate in a high noon
Like a duel?
showdown.
I love going to see the shows, the Western shows at the carnival and all that, and the fair.
I've never been.
You haven't?
No, Matthew Alvarez, I've never been.
Oh, okay. She knows where I'm forgetting.
I was going to say, I've never been. No, I think that would be fun.
Why
to
didn't you
participate
come?
in a duel, even though I'd probably
You were
get
working
shot.
the evening that day.
Yeah, I had to work because I work a lot.
I was thinking, like, why would you have not come with it? That's
No,
true. Well, we're going this year.
Okay,
Mark
cool.
it on your calendar. We're going this year.
Speaking of nights, we really want to go to medieval times. Really,
We do.
bad.
Eat with your hands and all.
I just want to go see people joust.
Pro
because
tip:
why
order
not?
Mediterranean. You have to. They give you a fork.
Well, what is is that?
It's like the fish and all that, like a
So that would be for a director who is vegetarian.
like soup.
That would be for our director.
Soup,
But yes,
that's
we really
soup
want
kind
to
of
go to
thing.
medieval times as a Wake Up West Texas crew. I feel like we should go to medieval times and then take footage for Wake Up West Texas Extra.
That's true. It would have to be a quick weekend trip.
It would have
to
to.
San Antonio.
Yes.
So that might be a thing. I have done that before, so that would be a lot of fun as
I chose
well.
pirate. I love pirates. Always have. Always will. I really want. Why not? I'll talk about it.
Yeah.
I have tattoos. I have multiple tattoos. You may not know that because they're covered, but I have tattoos, and I really want to get Captain Jack Sparrow's Sparrow.
That would be cool. The Sparrow of Captain Jack Sparrow. That would be neat.
Yes.
Who would make a better main character for a Disney movie? We are 50-50 now.
Oh, I've gone up.
You have gone up.
I've gone up.
People have voted for you, yes.
Surprising.
So-
I chose Matthew, quite honestly. I think he would be interesting. He also looks like a cartoon anyway.
Oh, what?
Russell from Up.
Which one?
Up.
Yeah, the movie, uh-huh.
Russell.
Oh,
Boy Scout
Russell.
kid. Yes.
Yes, I would make a good Russell from
Hi.
Up.
Do you need assistance today?
A snipe.
What?
A snipe. A snipe?
I'm very confused right now.
Have you watched Up?
Not in a long time.
Oh, okay. I was thinking like that's a big reference in the movie.
Is the bird a snipe?
Yeah, that's the blue bird.
Kevin!
Kevin is a snipe.
I love Kevin. You can meet Kevin at Disney World.
Really?
Well,
okay.
at Animal Kingdom.
Time to rewatch Up, though. It has been a while for me as well. It's been a min, as the kids say.
It probably came out, quite honestly. But anyway.
Well,
Did
let
we
us
go through
know.
all of our questions?
That's everything. Go to firstalert7.com/vote to make your voice heard as well. Coming up in just a few minutes here on Wake Up West Texas Extra, we're going to have a quick check of your First Alert forecast. We had a great total lunar eclipse this morning. We got to see it in person.
Beautiful, y'all.
It was awesome. Blood red in the sky.
I was going to see if we have some pictures on our
I should get some. Oh, or Zoom Up. That's true. We do have a way you can submit your photos. Go to firstalert7.com. At the very top, follow along with me because I'm learning as well. Submit video and photo, and there it will be. We also have some great
Beautiful
sunrise
sunrises,
images.
yes.
Yeah. But I got to log into the admin account to be able to see.
I can do that over there.
Oh, great.
During the break,
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's take a quick break. We'll gather that for you, see what we have, but also get a check of the forecast as well for Election Day Tuesday for primaries, but also for the rest of our work week. Keep it here on Wake Up West Texas Extra.
Every night at 10.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us here. New tonight.
First Alert 7 News is where West Texas turns for what's happening right now
Reporting at the First Alert Desk, I'm Lauren Munt.
and what's happening next.
Well, it is a First Alert 7 weather day.
Bringing the stories important to you first.
New tonight. We'll remember we were your first alert when several
Asking the right questions and finding solutions.
Keeping your family safe just got easier.
First Alert 7 is working for you.
First Alert 7 News at 10.
How can you eat this slop?
Hungry for laughs?
My mouth is tone deaf.
Then enjoy 2 helpings of humor
Here, have some more of my pot roast.
every weeknight. So whether it's a main dish,
Looks like some mighty good fried chicken. Steak?
something lighter,
Sandwiches from the mess tent.
or just dessert,
That's an ice cream turn.
Make way for the ice cream.
Why don't we go to the mess tent? They're serving humble pie.
get your fill of funny with Nash and Andy.
Watch on MeTV Channel 30.2. Here in the Permian Basin, change can come fast, but you don't have to be caught off guard. At First Alert 7,
We are going to be looking at scattered showers and thunder showers.
we track every shift, big or small. And when we know, you'll know.
Here's what we're tracking here on the Weather Makers map.
We are continuing to see some showers and thunderstorms.
Plan your day clearly and easily with the First Alert Weather Team. Changes will happen, but with First Alert 7 weather, you'll be ready.
Make yourself known now. 83101 in traffic pursuit.
Oh my God, here.
Investigate TV Plus begins with real people.
We investigate stories that impact you.
And inspire change every day.
Something is broken.
Real problems
Why are they hiding it?
and real solutions.
My daughter was dying in front of me.
What was your reaction when he said that?
Weekdays at 3:30 p.m. on First Alert 7. And then stay tuned for First Alert 7 News at 4. Now from the First Alert 7 Weather Center, here's meteorologist Sawyer McElroy.
Good morning and happy Tuesday, everybody. Here's a look at those temperatures as we do start off the day. It is rather mild this morning with those temperatures ranging from the 50s to the 60s. 62 currently in both Midland and Odessa. Those winds anywhere from being calm to about 10 miles per hour. And we are starting off the day with a few clouds, but otherwise quiet conditions and mostly sunny skies. Through the day, expect cloud cover to increase with partly to mostly cloudy skies overall as we head through the day, but quiet conditions. That will change though tomorrow heading into Wednesday, where we are looking to see a decent amount of cloud cover and some rain and thunderstorm chances back in the forecast as well. Temperatures today are going to warm quickly, about 64 by about 9, and then those temperatures right in the mid-70s by 11, 80s by 1, upper 80s by this afternoon and evening for the Midland Odessa area, 87 for that high today, 91 for Pecos and Fort Stockton, 94 for Presidio, and winds are going to be a touch elevated anywhere from about 10 to 20 miles per hour, with gusts anywhere from about 25 to 30 miles per hour. Here's a look at that First Alert 7 10-day forecast, where we are going to see a cold front on the way tomorrow, cooling things down slightly for our Wednesday, back into the mid-70s. Then 80s Thursday and Friday. We do see those rain chances starting tomorrow. Not terribly impressive, only about a 20% chance, but picking up as we head through the rest of the week and into the weekend. Some severe weather possible as well coming up on Thursday, especially for eastern portions of the region, so that is something you keep an eye on. Make sure to download that First Alert 7 weather app to stay up to date with the latest weather conditions, because we will keep you updated.
Yes, we will. That's what we're here for. Download the First Alert 7 mobile weather app for that, like Sawyer mentioned, because that's the place where you can get all the latest information from our team of meteorologists as we track the threat of severe weather, which of course is for Eastern Prairie Basin and portions of the central area. We'll just have to wait and see. But I was looking at the threat for Dallas, way different, especially far out. It is looking pretty heinous, I'll be honest.
Yeah, on Saturday, they already have a highlight for 30% chance of severe weather across that area.
Wow.
So not looking great already. Like I said, day 4, you know.
The significance of that being that there's so much confidence that far out. It's significant enough for where if you have travel plans, keep that in mind. This is not something to toy around with, that kind of severe weather threat. That far out with that much confidence, it's a bad recipe there. With these troughs that are continually expected to come through, I was looking at the models for way far out, trough after trough after trough, meaning it's interacting with a lot of those, the cold air and warm air we talk about across the plains, especially here in Texas, expecting kind of bouts of that over the next few weeks.
I did kind of just lie slightly. The 30% chance for the severe weather is for Oklahoma for the most part. It's still 15% for Dallas area. It's actually a very wide swath of the country. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Up to Ohio, I believe, right?
Wisconsin.
Oh, yes. Okay, that's the northern threat. Yes, okay.
It's 8 states are included in that severe weather threat because of, well, there's a front on Saturday. So this is 4 days out, I believe it's Saturday. So there's a front, there's the dry line, there's different troughs, there's all this going on in the atmosphere. So if you do have any travel plans coming up really throughout the next couple of days, keep an eye on that because you could see delays, if not cancellations, because of severe weather.
It's going to be disruptive for sure.
Yes.
Okay, well, good to know. Let's turn now to Tonya McQueen, who we spoke with. She's born and raised in Odessa and says in recent years she's noticed a bit of a problem with streetlights in her part of Odessa.
First Alert 7's Rachel Fortunato spoke to her about some of her concerns.
My concern is safety, because you still have a lot of elderly people who live in this neighborhood. I live in this neighborhood. You can't see anyone approaching or anyone, you just can't see anything because, the street lights are not on.
In her neighborhood and surrounding streets, McQueen says there's an extreme problem with the visibility at night. She is concerned for the elderly population, for pet owners, and even kids in the area, as Hayes Steam Academy is right up the road.
I go to work in the early in the morning and it's dark and you can't see anything. As I'm driving past the school, you can't see anything. You can't even see the crossing guard at all until you right up on the crossing guards.
McQueen shared that her neighbors have shared similar sentiments with her, some even concerned for their safety.
If someone tries to break in your house, even though we do have cameras and everything now, but still the visibility is not as good. The quality may not be as good. And people can wear hoodies, or people can, you want to be able to see if anything occurs, you want to be able to see any danger approaching or anything like that.
We reached out to the city of Odessa, and they said Encore handles all the lights in the city. In response to this story, Encore tells us they have spoken with residents on Monahan Street and looked at their lights. They say they are going to continue to work to audit the entire neighborhood and fix any lights in the area that aren't currently working.
That was Rachel Fortunato reporting. A reminder for you, Encore will respond within 5 business days. You have to report it to them. A lot of folks don't even realize Encore is in charge of those streetlights.
Yeah, that is kind of interesting. I mean, obviously it makes sense because it is electricity,
power, right?
But it seems like a municipal thing.
A city thing, yeah, for sure. Yeah, exactly. Staying in Odessa, though, a couple's 34th wedding anniversary trip took a dangerous turn. His name is David, and his wife were celebrating in Dubai, Saudi Arabia, when missiles were fired toward U.S. interests in the region, putting them in the middle of escalating tensions in the Middle East.
First Alert 7's Tamlin Price spoke with David about what they witnessed firsthand.
A 34th anniversary trip overseas took an unexpected turn for David Sobel and his wife during their first day in Dubai.
We got here the 28th, Saturday morning, about 4 in the morning.
By that afternoon, the couple noticed something unusual while relaxing outside.
We were sitting by the pool and we heard a few explosions. And we really didn't think much about it. We thought maybe car wreck or something like that. But then the staff at the hotel told us that Iran was firing missiles towards Abu Dhabi.
Hotel staff later explained what was happening overhead.
They were shooting down the missiles that were going over. But then that night, we were by the marina, and at night there's a lot. I sent you a couple of videos of a lot. I say a lot. We could see a lot more missiles being shot down and fireballs coming to the ground.
Since then, they've continued to get out and explore the city as they normally would.
Most everything is open as usual, but anything like the hot air balloon rides, the helicopter rides, any kind of skydiving, anything you wanted to do in the air, of course, has been shut down.
David says staff at their hotel have also reassured them throughout their stay.
Everybody around here reassures that we're super safe, and they do everything they can to keep us safe here.
Even so, David says he's not overly concerned.
It's still safe here in Dubai, I believe, and I think everything's going to work out okay.
David says despite the missile attacks, he and his wife feel safe in Dubai, thanks to the UAE's protection and military readiness. He adds they are keeping U.S. service members and rescuers in their prayers and staying in constant contact with family back home. Tamlin Price, First Alert 7 News.
Fascinating story there coming from Saudi Arabia, someone from West Texas out there on vacation. And then this happened. So very interesting story there. Of course, we'll continue following that developing situation with the Iranian conflict going on right now between the United States, Israel, and Iran. But in the meantime, back here at home, we're talking, of course, our news and weather. We're in about a minute or so. We'll be talking about a First Alert 7 Wake Up West Texas news and weather update, discussing the forecast not only on this day, it's Election Day, Tuesday, primaries across the area. Polls are open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. They've been open about an hour and a half now, so be sure and get out and vote. There's going to be plenty of locations all across the area, more than early voting. A lot of people think it's the same locations. It's those plus more.
Yes.
By far.
Luckily.
So yes, you're able to go to many different locations
That's
today.
why I like Election Day,
on Election
voting
Day.
on Election Day, because there's
Flexible.
more locations, yes.
Yeah, you're able to kind of adjust to what you need and where you need to go. If it's easier for you to go on your lunch break, or maybe as you're heading into the office, dropping off the kids, stop in and vote. Make your voice heard. Show us your I voted sticker too. I'm going to grab one of those as well.
The I voted sticker.
I have a collection of them over the past few years, so it's just a little thing. They all kind of look the same. They're all, but it's nice to see.
Boring, and we've talked about this.
We need art on them. Yeah. We want like a submission art or something of the sort.
Yes.
That would be really cool to have. But now for a news and weather update for our viewers on First Alert 7 CBS.
From First Alert 7 News, this is a Wake Up West Texas news and weather update.
Morning, everyone. Time now is 8:25. Good morning to you. I'm Matthew Alvarez here alongside meteorologist Sawyer McRae for a check of the forecast. If you're heading out to the polls to vote, Sawyer, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Matthew. Happy Tuesday and happy Election Day. Here's a look at our First Alert weather headlines. Warm and breezy day is ahead with rain and storm chances increasing as we continue through the week. Cooler temperatures are ahead for the weekend. Here's a live look outside of the skies of Andrews this morning. Blue sky, sunshine, really nice start to the day out there. Temperature sitting at 61 degrees, 63 in Midland, 62 here in Odessa. This temperatures across the region ranging from the 50s to the upper 60s, 68 degrees currently in Presidio. Winds anywhere from about 5 to 15 miles per hour, and we are starting off the day with mostly sunny skies and quiet conditions. Looking at those hourly temperatures through the day, it is going to be another warm one, but brought those high temperatures down just a little bit from what we were thinking yesterday. 87 for Midland and Odessa today, 91 for Pecos and Fort Stockton, 94 for Presidio. It is going to be breezy with those winds anywhere from about 10 to 20 miles per hour. Coming up tonight, cool to mild once again, flows into the 40s and 50s as we head into Wednesday under partly cloudy skies. Here's a look at that First Alert 7 10-day forecast where we do have a cold front on the way heading into Wednesday. Only cooling things down slightly into the mid-70s, still hanging on to partly cloudy skies, and rain chances do re-enter the forecast tomorrow, continuing through the rest of the week and into the weekend as well. Temperatures will warm right back up into the 80s coming up Thursday and Friday, and we do have the threat of severe weather on Thursday, especially for eastern portions of the region. Temperatures will cool down by this weekend as another cold front does pass through the area, looking to bring some more rain chances with it as well. And those rain chances will continue into the start of next week.
All right, Sawyer, thank you very much. We'll begin tracking crime this morning with a vandalism caught on camera in Big Spring. Police need your help in identifying a suspect who threw a rock through the front window of the all-washed-up laundromat on West FM 700 early Friday morning. They left behind about $1,000 worth of damages. Investigators are also looking to speak with a second person seen walking by in the video. You can see them there. If you recognize either of them, reach out to Big Spring Howard County Crime Stoppers at 263-8477. In Odessa, a reported kidnapping led to a high-speed chase through part of town on Sunday. According to police, 37-year-old Braulio Garcia is now facing charges of assault, family violence, and evading arrest. Early Sunday morning, Odessa police received a call reporting Garcia may have kidnapped his 3-year-old child and the child's mother. Police, sheriff's deputies, and DPS troopers all joined the search for Garcia's vehicle. Officers eventually spotting him near 22nd and West County Road, but Garcia refused to stop and took off. He went at a high rate of speed. Garcia finally stopped here at FM 1936 and Interstate 20 in West Odessa, where he was arrested. This is viewer video of the scene. The woman and child were found safe, and investigators determined no kidnapping actually took place. Garcia remains in the XTRA County Jail on a $25,000 bond. We are your First Alert station. The Midland College Board of Trustees approved to extend a drilling agreement offer with your local oil companies. The agreement covers 17 acres of college-owned land and outlines how drilling operations will take place on the property. The deal includes both an oil and gas lease and a surface use agreement governing how companies can access and develop the land. Trustees say student safety was a major focus during negotiations due to campus housing and early childhood classrooms being in the area.
We've negotiated protections for the students. As you know, we've got dormitories in that part of the campus. We've got a pre-K facility. We've incorporated lots of protections that allows the oil companies to develop their property at the same time protect our students.
If accepted, Midland Petro and Permian Deep Rock, the city would receive up to $200 million. We'll see you in half an hour. Keep it here.
At Gray Digital Media, we develop the right message to grab attention and drive leads with custom strategies designed to grow your brand. Crush the streaming apps you know best. Cutting-edge strategies backed by local expertise. Connect you with customers right here in West Texas and wherever your audience is. Get results that matter to you and your business. GDM West Texas, we know local. Let's connect today. GDMWestTexas.com. Here in the Permian Basin, change can come fast, but you don't have to be caught off guard. At First Alert 7,
We are going to be looking at scattered showers and thunder showers.
we track every shift, big or small. And when we know, you'll know.
Here's what we're tracking here on the Weather Makers map.
We are continuing to see some showers and thunderstorms.
Plan your day clearly and easily with the First Alert Weather Team. Changes will happen, but with First Alert 7 weather, you'll be ready.
The cornerstone of Investigate TV is investigative journalism.
Should this be better regulated?
How big of a problem is that?
We always try to give viewers a takeaway, something they can learn from a story.
Should they be revoking these certifications?
The public has a right to know.
There are things that affect our homes, that affect our families, that affect our health, that we are learning every day from these stories.
It allows us to tell the best of the best stories and show them to you every day.
I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say so long.
Watch on MeTV Channel 30.2. From First Alert 7 News, with studios in Midland and Odessa, you're watching Wake Up West Texas.
Extra, good morning to you. 31 past the hour, 8:31 to be exact on this Tuesday election day.
It's so far away.
You are too far away. You got to scooch up a little bit. That's true. I always have to remind myself, lean in a little bit to be able to get into the camera shot. We're so glad to have everybody here on Extra this morning on Election Day. A lot of you heading out to the polls. They've been open for about an hour and a half now. We hope you get out and vote this morning.
Yes, I'm going to head out and vote. I don't know when yet.
At some point, maybe check it out on the way home for lunch.
Yeah, you know, when I voted on presidential election day, it was very, very busy, which obviously, yay. But
Good,
it
yeah.
took forever, and I was not.
And luckily, it is
expecting
primaries, which are historically lower turnout,
Yes,
so maybe not as
maybe
busy.
It won't be as busy.
We hope
There's
it is, though.
There's a couple of different options I can choose from, so
That's true.
Yeah, we'll have to see, or maybe I'll go later after I get off for the day.
Things to decide, to decide. So we're very curious about your thoughts this morning. We want you, of course, to weigh in on our polls. West Texas Weighs In Trivia, Extra Trivia. What is the world's most populated city? Do you know the answer? Tokyo actually taking the lead here, surprising. 67% of the vote. I haven't actually voted yet. I just remembered. I did not
You never did,
vote.
yeah.
I never did.
It wasn't working earlier.
So let me get in on this. I think, in Matthew's opinion, Shanghai, China is the winner here. I don't know that. We'll be sure to let you know at 9 o'clock as we wrap up the show. We will have the answer for you this morning. So let us know what you think. Go to firstalert7.com/vote and make your voice heard here as well as at the polls. Will you be attending Disney on Ice at the XTRA County Coliseum in Odessa coming up for March 12th through the 15th? Here in Odessa, it's going to be a great time out there. We will have exclusive live coverage with Sawyer McRoy on Friday the 13th.
Yes, terrifying.
A little bit, but also, what a great day.
Yeah, you know, I'm very, very excited. I love doing live shows. They're a little chaotic.
They can be.
But I love doing them. And it's Disney, and it's ice skating, and it's all of my interests kind of thrown into one. So I'm very excited, and I get to kind of dress up because obviously I have a lot of Disney merch.
Merch and gear.
So I'm very excited to kind of nerd out, but also bring you the fun from the XTRA County Coliseum.
So excited for that. So yes, you've already got your tickets, 25%, 50% said they're not sure yet. Well, you can be a little more sure if you go to firstalert7.com/contests. That is where you can be able to sign up for a family 4-pack. You could win that family 4-pack. We'll let you know very soon when that winner will come out. And 25% said no, they're not going to be able to attend. We hope you can change your mind and join in on the fun because it is a fantastic time at the XTRA County Coliseum. Speaking of Disney, though, which one of us would make a better Disney main character for a Disney movie? I feel like I would be a very good main character, but also a supporting character. Some of those are slept on. I feel like supporting characters are huge.
In Disney movies, it depends.
It does depend.
I would want to be, well, not really me because this wouldn't work, but I would want to be the main character's like animal companion, you know, so, you know, like in Tangled, Rapunzel has Pascal, her chameleon.
Pedro, right? I'm just kidding.
Well, you know. Anyway, or like Mulan has Mushu. And
the dragon.
Yes.
And I think of
Dishonor a cow.
I think of Aladdin, the bird.
Well, Aladdin.
Or not Aladdin. Or he has the monkey. He has
Abu.
Abu.
Yes. The bird is Iago.
That's for Jafar.
Jafar, his evil companion, or like, yes, Flounder for Ariel.
And the lobster, Sebastian.
Yes, he's not really her animal companion though.
No, he's kind of like her overseer.
Yes.
Well, tries to be.
Yeah, well, yes.
He attempts to be.
Good job. Anyway, but yes, I think I would like to be the quote-unquote animal companion, even though I am not an animal. But
it would be a good voice in, yeah.
Yes.
That'd be pretty cool. So let us know what you think about that. Who would make a better Disney character, and let us know what you would want to be. Because what classic fantasy hero type would you be? Pirate, 45% of the win here. 22% is cowboy. Same with knight, Viking, and 11%. Firstalert7.com/vote. Let us know what you think about this because there's so many different options we know, but those are the options that we have here with us. Yes. Speaking of, take us with you wherever you go. Work, school, the grocery store.
Please don't take us to school. Actually.
Yeah, school might not be a great idea
No.
unless you just
unless
have
you're
us
a teacher
and have us on your computer.
And you're on your break or something, your plan. I know my mother does that. Well, she takes us
as far as she can go, yes, because she's got to lock in and get everything ready to go.
She does. She teaches 3rd grade. Those kiddos are a little crazy.
Yes, I bet they are. Goodness gracious. Thank you to the teachers, by the way.
Yes.
Download our app on your connected TV, phone, or tablet. Now our favorite part of the morning, some fun stories to discuss this morning. Let's head to North Texas, where the Dallas Zoo held its first ever Dog Day on Friday, and it was a tail-wagging success. Officials say nearly 200 dogs and their human companions had entered the zoo by noon on Friday, a day of really, really nice weather. We saw that here, too. Many pups were curious about the experience, though, especially when seeing zoo animals in their enclosures, including penguins, lions, even elephants out there. I'm sure that was an experience for them because they're used to just seeing the dogs around them or the occasional cat, but maybe a squirrel, but certainly not a rhino or elephant. I mean, my dogs, I don't know how they would take that. One of them would be terrified, completely terrified. He's just terrified of other dogs other than his mother. That's the only one he's really ever known. My dogs are indoor, very sheltered, and very spoiled.
Yeah. That was very Texan. Spoiled.
Well, I'm sorry?
No, you said spoiled.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, when I'm tired, I let it go.
Yeah.
I have to be more proper.
Yeah, my dog would be terrified as well. I think this is a great idea, great concept, but I could never go to this because my dog, doesn't like other people, doesn't like other dogs, doesn't like other animals. She barely tolerates Matthew.
Barely, yes. And I have to stay with her.
Yes.
All I get is just like that.
Don't hate on Cozy. My other dog at home, Bowie, he would probably bark at every single thing. He loves to bark at
Just
other
the
dogs,
whole time from start. He would be hoarse.
Animals. Yeah, he, like an animal, even like a animated animal comes up on television, he's barking at it.
Wow.
Like we tried to watch Rudolph
That's
one
funny.
year at Christmas. He was barking at Rudolph.
Oh, he wouldn't like Lester, would he?
No.
Mm.
And he's 20 pounds.
He's
give or
tiny.
take.
He's got a big
wiener dog.
personality.
He's well, big personality and a tiny dog.
There you go. Well, speaking of personalities, Punch the Monkey, his personality was very sweet and cuddly. Well, his fame is now impacting the entire world, apes specifically. Inspired by Punch, the viral monkey who captured hearts like we talked about, Phoenix Zoo gave their own monkey an orangutan doll of his own. He took it a different direction, though, as you can see. Kind of
throwing it around.
Not being the nicest to it, but also enjoying himself fully.
He does cuddle with it.
He cuddles eventually with it, that's true. His name is Bodie. He's not really using it as a mom, dad, or brother, just completely for fun and even some enrichment,
There
too.
you go. He's snuggling with it now.
Which is good for him. Enrichment's important for a lot of
I'm
these.
surprised the Phoenix Zoo found one of those orangutans because they're a hot commodity.
They
these
must be
days.
one of the reasons. One of them got on it and said,
Maybe.
we need one of
Maybe.
these.
Intriguing.
They got
Apparently
it in.
Punch has had to have his replaced already because
He's destroyed it.
destroyed it and he didn't like the new one as much.
Well, I was noticing he's dragging it around. I'm sure that's wearing on the
Mm-hmm.
arm. I mean, I'm completely could see that happening.
He has really long arms. Like that shot right there was just terrifying where he's like,
They have
My elbows just
their
pop.
arms are incredibly long.
yeah. Anyway,
Fascinating character though, for sure. Look how much fun he's having though. Goodness.
I love it.
Well, Starbucks is ready to bring spring in and spring forward. The company is launching its latest seasonal lineup today. It features chai, ube, lavender, and coconut flavored drinks. I've never had ube, by the way.
Now, what does ube
I
have?
have no idea. In addition to the new choices, Starbucks is also bringing back its iced lavender cream matcha, which is a grassy, earthy taste. Matcha is an acquired taste, or you like it or you don't. Later this spring, Starbucks will unveil its new iced mango cream matcha.
Ube is a purple yam.
Oh, it must be I think I've seen pictures of this. It's like a deep purple color. Yes, I have seen that. It looks like a potato. That's true.
Potato.
More menu information is
That's what a
available at
yam is, but okay.
starbucks.com. Oh, that's true. Sweet potato. That's
yeah,
right.
A yam is a type
That's
of a
true.
potato. It's a
Mhm.
starchy thing.
Very good. Very, very good, especially at Thanksgiving.
Go
But these drinks are very good. I like chai. I like lavender. I probably like ube. I'll have to give it a shot. I can see there's the purple being used in the drinks. It adds a nice color topping to it.
I like coconut. I would do a coconut drink.
Me too.
I love a coconut drink. I love
Mhm.
coconut in general. I love shaved coconut. I love German chocolate cakes with the coconut.
Do
on
you do
top.
alternative milks? I do oat milk on
No.
everything.
I am not dairy free,
Okay.
so I love milk.
You love the whole milk.
I love a good 2% milk, actually.
No, not Matthew. Well, I do.
I was gonna say you would do, but then you
My
regret
body
it.
does not, yeah.
No.
It says no. And it starts, it's
Yes,
the
I
whole
love,
thing.
I love normal milk, and I've tried like alternative milks before,
Mm-hmm.
like I think mostly almond milk, and I didn't really like.
Almond milk is different, yeah. You might try oat. It has a little more fullness to it. It tastes more like milk. Just straight up lactose-free milk from the store, perfect. It tastes just like milk.
But why would I try alternative milks if I can have regular milk?
That's true. You see, I wouldn't if I didn't have to because it is so much more expensive.
Yeah, that too.
The
No.
price is so
I'll
much
stick
more.
with my.
And you cannot find a gallon to save your life.
Yeah, you have to get half
The
gallons
cart-
or
yes.
yeah, like whatever. So
Mm-mm.
no, I will stick with my regular lactose because I am luckily
You can tolerate it.
Not cursed with lactose intolerance. I'm
Yes.
sorry to anybody.
My entire family has
Yeah.
this.
A lot of our crew has lactose intolerance, which stinks because we all like ice cream and milk and
cheese.
and all
Oh,
that
yes.
stuff.
Oh,
But not
yes.
me. I'm always vibing.
Always vibing, that's right. Well, look at this. Most public school teachers are working more than one job. I have not thought about this, actually. I've seen my teachers in the summertime, but just consistently through the year. Listen to this Gallup survey. So a new survey released found that 71%, almost 3/4 of all teachers, hold at least one side gig. 85% of those teachers work that extra job during the school year, not just over the summer break. Nearly a third say their second job has nothing to do with education. They're doing it to pay the bills. They drive for Uber Eats, DoorDash, you name it, and even work in restaurants. After the school day ends, only 28% of teachers say they're living comfortably on their household income. More than half say they're just making it. The average salary, by the way, last school year, $72,000. That's the average salary for a teacher. Researchers say teachers earn roughly 27% less than other workers with similar levels of education. These are college graduates making $72,000 as a teacher. And at least here in West Texas, we take very good care of our teachers, of course. A lot of the school districts do a lot to be able to pay their teachers more whenever possible for performance, other kind of things. I'm failing to remember the names of these programs.
Yeah, we've talked about them before.
We talk about them all the time. We love to highlight them.
Yes.
But it highlights the issue. Our teachers are having to focus all day on the kids, grade at some point, but also go to work after working that entire day. I mean, that is something else. 3/4 of almost all teachers have some sort of side gig.
Yeah, that seems like a very, very high number. Obviously, you know, it may not be something such as like Uber Eats. I know my mom used to sell Scentsy.
Sure, just to have something, right?
Do
Extra
Scentsy
money.
waxes and stuff. But,
Sure.
Or I know some teachers, just from people that I know, have like Etsy stores and do crafts and stuff like that.
Something they can do on the side where it's not taking up their entire life.
Yeah, nothing that, you know, it's kind of like supplemental, but it's also not, you know, having to go work at a restaurant or
drive around all evening.
Or drive around and all that. But yeah, it's kind of sad because, you know, the teachers are very important.
Yes.
And backbone of the future, really. So kind of sad.
And you have a good perspective on this because of your own family as well, that they spend their own money as well for their students, for all those parties we have, those things, those good memories we have growing up, a lot of those paid for by the teachers, not the schools.
Yeah, you know, my mom's a teacher. She's been a teacher for 29 years.
Wow.
29. She's on 30 next year. Getting ready to retire, actually, so I'm very proud of her. And it's also kind of crazy that my mom's getting ready to retire.
Wow.
That makes me feel old.
As well.
It makes her feel old. But she's taught everything from kindergarten to, she's been a third grade teacher for the past 10, even more than 10 years, give or take. But yeah, she has put so much of her own money into the classroom. And even then, she was a substitute teacher before she was a full-on.
So she's been in education from the start.
So she's been in education even before my sister was born. And my sister's 30 this year, so even longer than
Over
that.
3 decades in education. So she's seen it change too. She definitely has.
But yes, definitely very eye-opening to see how many teachers have a side job.
Yeah, interesting topic. Just wanted to bring that up this morning. We've still got so much more to come here on Wake Up West Texas Extra.
Thank you for streaming with us. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Here in the Permian Basin, change can come fast, but you don't have to be caught off guard. At First Alert 7,
We are going to be looking at scattered showers and thunder showers.
we track every shift, big or small. And when we know, you'll know.
Here's what we're tracking here on the Weather Maker's map.
We are continuing to see some showers and thunderstorms.
Plan your day clearly and easily with the First Alert Weather Team. Changes will happen, but with First Alert 7 weather, you'll be ready.
The cornerstone of Investigate TV is investigative journalism.
Should this be better regulated? Should I be concerned? Do you recall when you became aware of that law?
The beauty of this show is that we have a team of reporters all across the country.
From very diverse backgrounds.
The public has a right to know.
How big of a problem is that?
Should they be revoking these certifications?
I think viewers are looking for something different, something fresh, something that feels helpful to them.
In a world full of goats.
A goat. Big Billy Goat.
We have a small goat here. Which Me TV show is the greatest of all time?
I haven't time to listen to goat stories.
Can only one goat be the goat?
The goat eats everything.
What do you know about goats? Or can more than one goat,
Folks is bound to keep goats.
be the goat?
We have a goat here.
Stupid goat. Find your greatest of all time.
The goat.
Watch on Me TV channel 30.2. Every night at 10.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us here. New tonight.
First Alert 7 News is where West Texas turns for what's happening right now.
Reporting at the First Alert desk, I'm Lauren Munt.
And what's happening next.
Well, it is a First Alert 7 weather day.
Bringing the stories important to you first.
New tonight, we'll remember we were your first alert when several
Asking the right questions and finding solutions.
Keeping your family safe just got easier.
First Alert 7 is working for you.
First Alert 7 News at 10.
Welcome back to Wake Up West Texas Extra 847. So glad to have you with us here this morning on primary election day across America. Polls have been open almost 2 full hours now.
Wow.
Have you gone to vote? I haven't.
We have not, no. We've
Need to
been
go.
doing Wake Up West Texas Extra.
We're busy here. We're working here. We're
Yeah,
trying to make our.
we're working
We have bills
here.
to pay. That's right. We got to get this going. So we will make an effort to go vote today. We hope you do too, because even though they're partisan elections, we hope you still go out, make the nominee known, and make their voice heard, because we have several big races on the ballot, including county judge for many of our local areas. Pecos County is kind of one that comes to note. We have Democrats and Republicans on the ballot, so that one's going to be an interesting race. The incumbent not running for re-election.
Intriguing.
So an intriguing race out of Pecos County as well. Why it's so important to go out and vote no matter where you live. So do that today. Let's turn now to news across the nation, Sawyer, where an update from the Pentagon has come in yesterday and this morning after the strikes against Iran.
Plus, an airplane made an emergency landing in Los Angeles yesterday. CBS's Jesse Mitchell has some of today's top stories.
The Pentagon said Monday the number of American servicemen killed during the ongoing campaign against Iran has grown. This comes as President Trump said Operation Epic Fury could last 4 to 5 weeks, with the capability to go far longer than that. Democratic lawmakers are questioning why the president did not seek congressional approval for such a significant military operation and are calling the campaign President Trump's war of choice. The House Oversight Committee released videos Monday of its interviews with former President Bill Clinton and former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. The committee conducted the depositions last week as part of its probe into the late convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. In their testimony, which lasted several hours each, the former First Lady said she did not recall ever meeting Epstein, and the former president denied ever visiting Epstein's private island or ever witnessing any sexual abuse during his overseas trips on the financier's plane. And in Los Angeles, a United Airlines jet made an emergency landing Monday after pilots reported a problem with one of the plane's engines shortly after takeoff. The Newark-bound plane turned around and safely landed less than an hour into its flight. Once on the ground, passengers used emergency slides and air stairs to safely evacuate. Those are some of the day's top stories. Jesse Mitchell, CBS News, New York.
You can stop there if you want, or do you want to clear the road?
Health headlines now. Your head might not be listening to your stomach. That's very true. A British study analyzed brain scans of trial participants who were given as many sweets as they wanted. Even once they were full, brain activity continued to respond strongly to the food, meaning they still wanted it. Researchers say even people with this excellent self-control may be undermined by these automatic neural responses called candy brain.
Sorry, I'm looking at all the video.
Look good in a pecan
That's
pie.
okay. There's room for improvement when kids need care at the emergency room. That's according to a new study published in the
Annals.
Annals of Emergency Medicine.
I said it
which-
wrong one time.
Yes.
It's my first weekend on air.
Documented gaps in training and coordination of care before young patients even reach the hospital. Researchers surveyed more than 7,000 EMS agencies in all 50 states and found that just 38% have a dedicated pediatric emergency care coordinator, responsible for improving care for kids and making sure ambulances have the specific equipment and medicine that they need.
You know what I accidentally said?
Don't say it, Matthew Alvarez. I know what you would have said.
It's spelled so oddly.
That's why
yeah.
I paused, because like, how do you say that?
More evidence that later school start times actually offer big benefits for teens.
Oh, wow.
High schoolers in Sweden were given the option to start school later, allowing them to sleep in an extra 45 minutes. Sounds nice. Students told researchers they had fewer problems falling asleep, their quality of life improved, and they did much better in math and English.
Can we start Wake Up West Texas later?
We're going to have to go to our bosses. Look, my English is very important. Sometimes I do struggle with it if I'm tired. I have to do toy boat many times.
Yes.
Toy boat.
Yes.
But glad the kids were kind of interested in this study to be able to sleep in a little bit longer. But it goes into many different aspects of things too. Are we going to go to 4-day school weeks? You know, we're going to cut it down so they're more productive elsewhere. And then are they going to sleep in 45 minutes? The thing is, the real world doesn't care. They need to get on a routine.
Yeah.
I'm glad I had to be on a routine, because look at what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
We had to learn to get up and go to work and go to school. So that's very, parent-like of me, parental-like. But that's what I think.
Yes. 15 states are suing the Trump administration over revisions to the childhood vaccine schedule. The lawsuit argues it illegally changed the recommendation status for several vaccines. It cites a federal law that mandates the CDC Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices be fairly balanced. The plaintiffs allege, there we go, there's the word, the administration violated that requirement by replacing panelists with anti-vaccine activists.
Nope.
The lawsuit and many experts argue that the new schedule could harm the health of children. President Donald Trump argues it's more reasonable and better aligned with some other countries.
Well, that's a whole thing in it. Gas prices are starting to climb as the war with Iran rattles global oil markets, and analysts say that even steeper increases are likely coming soon. According to AAA, I know, the national average price for a gallon of gas, just under $3 a gallon Monday. You've even heard of it yourself.
My mom said that gas is over $3 in Colorado, and it's $2.99 just down the street from First Alert 7.
Goodness gracious. That's up 6 cents from a week ago. The averages, that's much more for us. Analysts say drivers could see prices rise 5 to 10 cents a day in the short term. They point to panic from wholesalers, some of which are raising their prices by 25 cents a gallon out of fear of massive price increases. Now, while gas prices normally spike this time of the year anyways due to seasonal demand, experts say the war with Iran has only sped up those increases.
And Burger King says it's piloting an AI chatbot named Patty.
Okay.
Original in 500 restaurants. She's connected to worker headsets, and the chain says that she can help with manners. It says the idea isn't to survey employees or enforce a script. Rather, it's to give managers feedback on hospitality norms. Burger King says Patty can also help manage orders and restocking. It says it wants to take Patty nationwide by the end of this year.
That was not very clear. So Patty is for the workers and not the customers.
No.
Okay, I was imagining you pull up, hello, may I take...
Some places do have that.
Oh,
now.
I don't like that. There's a couple around here that do, and yes, I don't like that at all.
Luckily, I have not run into any of those yet.
I
think it would throw a fit. I don't like...
I want to talk to a person.
Yeah.
I like people.
I think you can say
let me talk to a person. Go away.
And it'll bring
AI.
You know what I hate now is when you call somebody, whether it's the bank, whatever, you have an issue, you have a question, whatever, and it gives you AI, and that's all it gives you.
Frustrating.
And then you have to jump through 6 different hoops.
0, 0, 0, and it's still
person.
Yeah.
And you're like, whatever it does, you're like person, and it's like, no, I can help you. And I'm like, person.
Yes, I need to speak to a human.
Yes.
Because there's a very nuanced and very niche thing that's happened to me.
Yes.
That I
Plus,
need
I'd
to
rather
explain.
just talk to a person in general, because you guys know I'm not a big fan of AI.
Well, this next story is funny because artificial intelligence causing headaches in the certain specific industry of smartphones. According to a report from the International Data Corporation, there's a worldwide shortage of memory chips due to AI, which is interesting.
Intriguing.
This lack of equipment is expected to make some phone manufacturers to go out of business, as well as cause smartphone prices to rocket upward as well. So very interesting to see how they're going to make this work and balance smartphones and AI.
Yes.
Now for a quick news and weather update for our viewers on First Alert 7. Stay with us.
From First Alert 7 News, this is a Wake Up West Texas news and weather update.
Time now, 8:55 on this Tuesday, March 3rd. It's also primary election day. We hope you go out and vote this morning. I'm Matthew Alvarez, alongside meteorologist Sawyer McElroy. He's keeping a close eye on the temperatures outside, which feel pretty good.
Yeah, it is a rather mild start to the day. Here's a look at those First Alert weather headlines. A warm and breezy day overall is ahead, with rain and storm chances increasing through the week. Cooler temperatures into this weekend. Here's a live look outside of the skies. A big spring this morning. Blue skies, sunshine. Really a nice start to the day. A little bit of haze out there, but not too bad. Temperature sitting at 64 in Midland, 64 in Big Spring as well, 62 here in Odessa, actually 65 in Odessa. The temperature just updated, sitting at 53 currently in Pecos. Those winds anywhere from being calm to about 15 miles per hour, and we are hanging on to a few clouds, especially for southern portions of the region, but otherwise quiet conditions and a nice start to the day. Temperatures are going to warm up with highs into the 80s and 90s by this afternoon and evening. 87 for Midland and Odessa, 91 for Pecos and Fort Stockton, 94 for Presidio, and those winds through the day anywhere from about 10 to 15 miles per hour, 10 to 20 miles per hour, with gusts anywhere from about 25 to 30 miles per hour. Here's a look at what to expect tonight. Lows into the 40s and 50s heading into Wednesday. Partly cloudy skies and winds anywhere from about 10 to 20 miles per hour. Here's a look at that First Alert 7 10-day forecast, where we are going to see things cooling down slightly Wednesday with the passage of a cold front. Things warming up once again Thursday and Friday before another cold front heading into the weekend. Cooling things down even more, still above normal, but closer to where we should be for this time of year. Rain chances do return to the forecast, though, tomorrow, continuing through the rest of the week, into the weekend, and the start of next week as well.
Sawyer, thank you. Let's try crime this morning with a vandalism caught on camera in Big Spring. Police need your help identifying a suspect who threw a rock at a business there called the All Washed Up Laundromat on West FM 700 early Friday, leaving behind about $1,000 worth of damage. Investigators are also looking to speak with a second person seen walking by in the video. If you recognize either of them, call Big Spring Howard County Crime Stoppers at 263-8477. Public safety now. Tonya McQueen was born and raised in Odessa. She told us that in recent years she's noticed a problem with city streetlights in her part of town. She lives in South Odessa. Her neighborhood there and surrounding streets, she says there's an extreme problem with visibility at nighttime, saying her neighborhood has streetlights around, but well, they're never turned on. She's concerned for the elderly, kids, pet owners, even the school that's down the street. McQueen shared that her neighbors have shared similar sentiments with her, some even concerned for their own safety.
If someone tries to break in your house, even though we do have cameras and everything now, but still the visibility is not as good. The quality may not be as good, and people can wear hoodies, or people can you want to be able to see if anything occurs. You want to be able to see any danger approaching or anything like that.
We reached out to the city of Odessa, and they said Encore handles all of the lights in the city. In response to the story, Encore told us that they've spoken with residents on Monahan Street specifically and looked at their lights. They say they're going to work to audit the entire neighborhood to fix any lights in the area that aren't currently working. And Encore wants to remind you, if you have a problem with your street lights, let them know about it. Report it on their website, and they are required to respond within 5 business days. 2 Midland Elementary Schools back to normal after a security scare yesterday about this time. Fasken and Great House Elementaries were placed in a secure status due to police activity in the surrounding neighborhood. District officials say the incident was unrelated to their schools, but chose to take precautions anyways for the sake of students and staff. The hold was lifted yesterday morning. Of course, we'll have another check of the news and weather later on First Alert 7 News at noon. Until then, make it a great Tuesday and go out and vote. Let's get a check of our Wake Up West Texas Extra trivia question. The answer, of course, here on your screen. We're going to be bringing up the poll question one more time for you. Just a moment. We're going to bring it up here. There it is. What do you call a group of Oh, that's the other. I'm sorry. That's my fault.
That is also a flamboyance if you voted on that earlier and missed that answer. But the trivia question for this hour is, what is the world's most populated city? And now
40% said Jakarta. The other 40 said Tokyo.
And it is Jakarta, Indonesia, with about 42 million residents.
42 million. There's the answer there. We got the answers in.
2 for 2 today, Matthew Alvarez. 2 for 2
million.
I love being smart.
Let's see.
Matthew's like, I don't believe this.
I want to look at. So the population of New York City is 8.4. That is 40 plus million people.
That's insane.
That's a lot of people. Well, there you go. That was your extra trivia on this Tuesday, primary election day.
Yes, get out to the polls and vote. They close at 7 p.m. Even if you are in line, you are still allowed to vote.
Yes, have a great day, y'all. Thanks for streaming with us.